I was completely naked pooping in the bathroom there.
No bees yet.
There you go.
What the hell was that?
I hope you braced yourself because we're turning it up here. Try to switch it up.
Never do.
Episode 74. All the good names were gone. The podcast. I'm your host, Matty.
I'm your co-host, Fost. Welcome, everybody.
And I am Colby.
And this is almost to another. It's 75. 75 is kind of a nice
3/4
landmark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every 25, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should have 75 trophies by now, just about.
I know. Yeah. 100's coming up. All right. Episode 74. All the good names were gone. The podcast. Thank you for being here. If you're new here, you probably came from the socials. We appreciate you being here. If you've been around for a while, we appreciate you sticking around. So let's get right into it. Make sure you're following on all the socials at ATG and WG podcast. That means the Instagram. That means the TikTok. That means the Facebook. That means especially the YouTube. We're putting full video up on YouTube. So go check that out. And atgnwg.com for your merch needs, whether that be a t-shirt, whether that be a hat, whether that be a glass to drink your beverage of choice. Go check that out. And then make sure you're following wherever you get your podcasts, most of your Spotify. So make sure you're following on Spotify, that little follow button. But go subscribe on YouTube. That's the biggest one right now. I think we're right under 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. So thank you. And we're going to keep pumping these things out. So glad you're here. And let's get into episode 74. We got a lot of good stuff for you. We got we have different segments. It's a lot of fun over here. So if you're not locked in here,
Get locked in.
stop messing around. Episode 74. What do you guys got to drink here?
It's weird. I'm the water guy this week.
You are, yeah. What are you drinking?
Well, I got
Water?
I have water right here.
Good job.
Just in this big old thing. I didn't buy anything on the way here.
Oh, I hear you.
Totally dropped the ball on that one.
I stopped at Arby's and already had my Coke Zero. They have a great deal right now, by the way. It's double. It's a $7 meal, and you get the. What do you call that?
The double meat joint.
Double meat and roast beef and cheddar. Yeah, for $7 a meal.
So I have to ask. I asked Fost this earlier. Is it an actual double beef and cheddar?
It seemed that way.
Is it smaller or is it pretty big?
It was pretty good size. Yeah.
That's so weird.
So it's probably like what one of the original ones was actually like.
Yeah, probably.
Because that sandwich alone before this deal was $8.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
How long has this deal been a thing?
This week. So it's crazy to do that deal and add a fry and a drink for that.
It's pretty
I just
crazy.
figured it'd be smaller.
And you get to choose. Do you know you get to choose crinkle or curly there?
That's not why would anyone?
I know. That's what I said. I said, are you serious? Why do you ask?
And the fact that you asked me that, give me a shake now for free.
You owe me.
Idiot.
For wasting my time.
Yeah.
That is weird that they obviously had enough people requesting that they brought that in. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, that is
That
strange.
just seems wrong. At least they're crinkle cut and they're not just like shoestring fries.
I'm sure they're okay.
I'm sure they're fine too. Yep.
It's just not a curly. Anyway, that was a tangent. What are we drinking? I'm drinking a red Solo cup full of water because your boy's a little under the weather. So I got my water in here, but
And what's that other thing over there though?
I can't go a day without drinking. So I have a Kolsch. What's this? The Occidental?
That's that one that's been in there that I brought it up like 10 times last episode.
I know, and I've just been
in there.
I've just been bringing stuff to drink, and I didn't bring anything today because I've been under the weather. And
Kolsch?
But I need a Kolsch.
What
Maybe
would
this
your
will help
beer
my throat.
be
Not hurt.
if you had a beer company?
What would it be
What would
called?
you call it?
What would you
Yeah.
call?
I don't know. Something to do with like check. Maybe like Check Yourself Brewing or something.
I think
It's
you
a
call
nice
it.
play.
After,
I don't know.
After your kids, I think you call it Ryden.
Ooh, Ryden. I like that.
Ryden beer and spirits.
Ryden Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is Kolsch. It's
Or never mind.
best east or west.
You gotta say it. You can't. You
What?
can't have that. You
No,
can't.
no,
You can't
no,
do
it-
that. And
no,
not
no,
say it.
No.
I also don't like that the label, if you're looking on camera right now,
It stops.
it does, but then your cap's right here. Like I want to crack it like that, but it's you see what I'm saying? It's like not like lined up. I don't like that.
Yeah. Well, they don't know what they're doing over there at the Kolsch.
I know. Portland Brewing.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Yep.
Kolsch is local, huh?
Yeah, Occidental Brewing Company, Portland, Oregon.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I
are you
have
drinking?
let me
Multiple
crack,
things
Let me
here.
crack it here. I have a Smart Water, a 9.5 pH alkaline.
Smart water in a can is a weird move.
Yeah, what's up with that? Is this new?
There it is. I don't know.
I think it's semi-new.
That's
It's water.
It is water.
You know, I'm
in
a Smart
can.
Water guy. I got that at the Plaid Pantry by the golf course the other day.
Okay.
Brought it home, and then I also have a Doc Pop Poppy here, and I don't know what flavor that is. You said it. You think it's Dr. Pepper?
I think it's Dr. Pepper. I think anytime you have Doc in the title, it's going to be Dr. Pepper.
Does it smell like prune juice?
No,
Tastes
yeah,
like prune juice?
It is a Dr. Pepperish. Ooh, that's nice.
Is this a new one?
Oh, this is nice. I don't know. I've never seen it before. Oh, this is actually.
You're not going with the regular
No Olipop this time.
That
Huh?
one's nice. No, I got the Poppy.
It's the same. It's
That's
the
pretty
same
good.
kind of thing.
Oh, it is.
That's
Yeah,
actually pretty
they
good.
both. It's like the prebiotic sodas.
Never seen it.
They're good for the gut.
25 calories, huh?
It's actually pretty good.
It's too many.
Yeah, it's too many.
Yeah, if it doesn't have 0 calories, it's too many.
Yeah.
We're really watching our figures.
So I'll be going back and forth between these. This has 0, 0, 0, and then 10% selenium in it.
The hell's selenium?
So
That is an
It
antioxidant.
makes you invisible.
It's good for the whole body.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's get. Is it purple?
It's that purple.
Try it.
Go around the horn, what happened this week? Did you work, did you play, or get stung by a bee? Carvana stock or Frasier on the TV? There's one thing we know, we'll never let it go. Let the record show, nothing has changed, so Colby will never finish Marvel. Just watch it already.
This is genuinely. I might like this more than the Olipop.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, it smells like Dr. Pepper, but it has a
Yeah, it
little more
does.
flavor than the Olipop.
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
It almost smells like a cherry cola.
The only thing that I don't like about Olipop,
That's nice.
and I still like them. I like the base that they use in that is MCT oil, which like that when you put it as a base of something, it kind of cuts the flavor of a bunch of parts of it, and so it leaves like this weird taste in the back of my mouth. I have had one of those before, and that doesn't do that with those, which I think is
That's pretty good.
very refreshing.
It's pretty good.
There's no caffeine.
Honestly,
Nope.
no caffeine and no BS. It says
No
fake
BS,
stuff.
huh?
Prebiotics for your gut, infused with apple cider vinegar, which is good for the stomach, and natural caffeine.
We're just going to talk about this company for the whole
Yeah,
episode.
not sponsored, but
They
I love
have
your Poppy.
a very severe lack of no Bob Saget in it.
Yeah.
5 grams,
Which is unfortunate.
5 grams of sugar. Speaking of sugar, let's just get into this before we do anything here.
Oh.
I bought these at the store, and I
is happening?
haven't opened them, and I thought we'd do a blind taste test
Do we need to close our eyes?
on the pod now. These are Coca-Cola Oreos.
Oh, okay. Have you tried the Oreo flavored Coke?
No,
That is an experience.
so I got these at the Tillamook Safeway in Tillamook, Oregon.
Okay.
And I thought I'm not going to open these, and I'll save these for the pod. This is Coca-Cola with popping candy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they put the popping candy in there to try to
Here we go.
Try to simulate the carbonation.
Oh, I got you.
So let's try. Whoa, these are red and
They're
whoa.
cool looking.
yeah, the red part is the
Oh, it smells like Coke.
yeah the red part has
Does it really?
the popping candy. in
Oh
it.
wow, that actually smells like
Oh,
Coca-Cola.
it does smell like Coke.
Whoa. All right, so
Show the
live
camera.
taste test. Here.
I do like that it has the Coca-Cola logo on it.
Oh, it really does. Oh, I don't like the smell for some reason.
Coca-Cola Oreo.
Is this what the soda tastes like too?
No,
Is it not good?
the soda it just tastes like chocolate.
Okay.
Like you don't get the taste of Coca-Cola at all in the soda. It's just like this really weird, like chocolate fudge soda. but there's like no hint of actual Coke in the soda. This was pretty good though.
I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's fine.
I can't decide.
It's probably not in my top 8 Oreos, but it's not bad.
It's weird smelling it.
The smell really got me. The initial smell, it just smelled like Coca-Cola.
It's
It
certainly
doesn't
not
pop
bad.
too much though. I like it's not over popping. Well,
Yeah.
there it goes.
Yeah, it's a little poppy in the throat right now.
It's fine. It's like a perfectly average one.
Okay. Well, we tried it. I don't know if I need those.
No,
What's your favorite Oreo?
original, probably with double stuff.
Stuffed.
Yeah,
Man, that's damn near impossible.
There's a lot
there's
of them.
so many of them.
There's literally probably 100 flavors.
I'll
of
tell you the
Oreos.
one that really gets me. I love that the normal cookie and the mint.
Yeah, it's really hard to go wrong with a chocolate mint.
The mint one, the peanut butter one, the birthday cake one is great.
That one's good.
As far as ones that have the popping candy in it, the ones that they do the limited edition 4th of July ones are really good.
Those are good.
That one does the popping candy idea a lot better than this.
I like.
See if they can hear this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can hear it.
That also looks super gay.
I did.
It
That's your photo for the thumbnail. Trust me.
Me deep throating the
just
microphone.
DT in the mic.
Mic in your head. Yeah. Even the yellow cookie ones are good.
The red velvet ones are nice.
I like. The older I get, I think I've completely turned my back on red velvet.
That seems like as you get older, you should enjoy it more type deal.
It's
Really?
because it's a lie. Red velvet.
It's a lie. What's a lie about it?
Well, red velvet is just chocolate with red food dye in it. There's no different flavor,
Oh,
and I think that's a lie.
learn something new every day.
Yeah. All right, let's play this again.
Let's go around the horn. What happened this week? Did you work? Did you play or get stung by a bee? Carvana stock or Frasier on the TV? There's one thing we know. We'll never let it go. Let the record show. Nothing has changed, so Colby will never finish Marvel. Just watch it already.
All right, we start with Fost, right?
It's Carvana stock watch time.
We should probably talk about Olipop first.
Hold on.
We should, and then
So-
spend the next 20 minutes going away from it.
I just listened to last week's episode, and it had gone up a ton last week.
It was in the 170s.
I don't
last
think
week,
it goes
I will
up
tell you
again
that.
though. So give me
It went up a bunch, right?
Yeah, it went up like $40.
give me
the week before.
one. Give me 164.54.
169.69.
It is. I guess I should have just left it open. 169.78.
Oh, 9 cents
9
off.
cents off.
Pretty good.
Wow. Okay.
Very, very well done.
Let's go. I was just trying to be funny.
So, I mentioned
$1,000 into that last year.
I know.
I know.
We will say that pretty much every time.
Yeah.
So I mentioned last week that there was going to be something pretty important going on this week that I was going to talk about.
You're pregnant.
Yes.
That'd be
That's what that was all about. So on Tuesday, I had an interview at work. I was interviewing for a potential promotion.
Right.
And on Wednesday morning, I got a call and I got the job.
Really?
Nice.
That
So,
quick?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. I interviewed. We had a couple people that interviewed, and then the next morning, they gave me a call. And you're now looking at the new logistics operations coordinator.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, I done did the thing.
So this means two things. Number one, it's a different schedule, right? So you're not off weekends, right?
Well, the new schedule is going to happen regardless. But because I have this position, I will have a different schedule than what the regular logistics people have.
And
yeah.
is it still like a 2 a.m.?
So I'll be working 5 days a week instead of 4.
Yeah.
I'll be working 2 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Right.
So that part's actually pretty sick. I don't mind coming in a little earlier
Yeah,
and then
you're
leaving
off-
at 11 a.m.
off earlier,
The
yeah.
downside is that I have to work Saturday and Sunday now.
Right. Right.
But I'm home by noon.
yeah.
So
And then you
not that
have
bad.
Monday off?
I have Thursday and Friday off.
Thursday, Friday. Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's pretty exciting.
that's good. Pay upgrade too.
Yep, got a pay upgrade, plus a little extra because I'm working so late at night, and also on the weekends I get differential pay for it.
Nice.
So got a nice little pay bump there.
Nice.
So that'll get me out of the red at some point.
Nice.
Who knows?
Dinner on Fost.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're paying for your own golf moving forward now. I'll tell you that much.
That is the hope that I will be able to do that at some point.
Now that all the courses are being shut down, but yeah.
Man.
Or no.
No, not at all.
Most shortly?
A lot of them are open.
I did
year round.
I did the driving range at Willow Lake, the McNary one, the other day in pitch dark, and they have big floodlights they turn on. Mm-hmm. It was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, but eventually they shut down the course, right?
Some, but most of them just are open.
yeah. A lot of them. A lot of them they stay open all year.
Yeah, I saw a clip of someone playing at what's the shitty Oak Knoll in the snow last year.
That sounds awful.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, it's I played Oak Knoll, I think it was on New Year's Day once, like 15 or 20 years ago, and it was just pouring down rain, but it was still fun though.
I could not be more excited for fall golf.
Fall
Are
golf.
we there already?
Right in the beginning.
I personally think fall golf is better than summer golf.
Man, it's just been so hot this summer. I'm so excited for. Give me high 60s, low 70s, low breeze,
Or even 50s.
leaves changing, maybe a little sprinkle. Just
Leave the course, get a cup of soup.
oh my god.
And go get some coffee and cake from that YouTube video that Matty was watching.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, that's what.
So yeah, little what's the word?
little promotion.
Promotion, that's good.
It's pretty cool. That's the first time I've ever had like a true promotion. Like
Did you get the thing in the mail yet for your 1 year?
the tower piece. No, not yet. I'm sure it's gonna take a while.
It's a scam.
What is it?
So for your 1 year, they send you like this little plaque,
Yeah.
and it has like a piece of Carvana vending machine.
Okay, I remember this.
it's
But
like-
what
it's
do you
like-
get for like your however many years you've been there?
They don't do any. They do something at 1, 3, 5, and 10. So
Okay.
I've been there for 2.5.
So you're almost to the 3.
Yeah, they're like, I guess that there's something in their system like wasn't telling them when people were hitting it, and so they like backlogged a whole bunch of that stuff. So they just started sending out like mass emails to people that.
You never got your 1 year one.
No. Like yeah. When
Told
I
you,
hit my
it's a
1 year,
scam.
they didn't send it to me until like a week and a half ago.
I'd be like, send me $20. Like I don't care about this other thing.
Yeah, give me a sweatshirt or something, even though I already have like 3 of them. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That's the first like true promotion that I've had. Cause I got like promotions when I was working with my parents where they gave me more responsibilities and things, but it wasn't like an actual, a real like title change and all that kind of stuff. So.
What's the difference in job?
So with this, I'll be doing training related things and I'll actually like directly oversee the people that were in my old position. I'll also be working with like third party.
So
third party.
So
vendors.
you're gonna go, all right, guys. You scan the car, and then if you do that, you nap.
Hell yeah. Yeah, like
that's your training.
One thing I'm looking forward to is because when this new schedule starts, I go in at 2. I'm literally the only one there outside of the drivers for the first like 3 hours.
Ooh.
And so
Sounds like a great opportunity.
lot of time to whack it.
I just have to be there to make sure that everybody gets in and gets out without any problems. Stage some cars if there's stuff that got called in the middle of the night. And then after that, it's just, hold down the fort until other people get there.
Yeah, nice.
So it's going to be good stuff though. I also, I'll have like direct contact with like our third party drivers and things. So, and then just like other like administrative things. I'll be sitting in all the management meetings and things. So
Now's the perfect time to buy stock.
now would not be
Now
a bad time
let's
for
do
that.
That's awesome. Keep moving up, and I hope one day you get to CEO so I can invoice you.
CEO of
That would be pretty
Carvana.
cool. That would
be
be
pretty sweet.
That invoice would be
astronomical.
that'd be 10 pages. I'll fax it to you.
He's keeping tabs.
Merry Christmas.
You
indeed.
absolutely have a fax machine in Carvana. There's no doubt in that office.
I do not have a fax machine in that office.
He'll just send a
gotta-
email.
Yeah, I don't think they know what they're doing over there. You still haven't gotten a plaque.
I know. They'll get there at some point. So other than that, I didn't really watch a lot of. I was so stressed out over all that for half the week that I was just not really watching other stuff. I was so worried about getting enough sleep. I went to bed at like 8 o'clock on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Or on Monday to get ready for that. Let's see.
So you got like 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, but that's more than 2. So
Jeez, that's crazy. I would die.
I'll gladly take that.
I would be dead.
Definitely watched a lot of college football on Saturday. I actually won some money on Underdog.
Really?
For once. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yep. I'm gonna pay.
It's been your week.
It kind of has. It really
Telling you,
kind of has.
that invoice is coming. As soon as you get up, you're back down. Trust me.
I will never climb out of it. Literally for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think just bet on the Boise State dude.
Genty.
And you'll
I almost did. I really almost did, but I was like, playing Washington State, they're
just
4-0.
do a 2-pick, a ×2 2-pick, and just pick him and someone else. And
like his line was like, it was like 160.
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
like, God, like
crazy.
I know he's averaging like 200 yards a game, but putting his line
smashed
at
it.
165 is pretty sickening. And then he crushed it by like 100 yards.
really good.
Yeah, it was solid. I was gonna pay out, and then I realized if I pay that out to my main account, it takes 48 hours because I didn't pay it out to my Bank of America card, or that would have gone instantly. So that kind of sucked. Oh well.
I forgot to look. Does Zay Flowers have 400 yards yet?
I
No,
highly
you've
doubt it.
lost, my friend. You have lost.
I need Zay Flowers. He has, guess.
1 catch for 10 yards. Yep. That's pretty good.
That's great. So he's had that the entire game.
That's really good for
Meanwhile,
him.
Derrick Henry probably has like 25 carries for 201 and 3 touchdowns or something.
He has, dude, he's going crazy.
What does he have?
Derrick Henry has 2 catches for, he just moved up. 3 catches for 10 yards and a touchdown. So that's 4, so that's 10. Mm-hmm. And then he also has 24 carries for 199 and a touchdown.
Jeez.
That was just a guess. I didn't think he'd actually be at 200 yet.
26, so he's like pushing 40 points.
That's
pretty good.
Nuts. Holy smokes.
Nice.
And somehow we let Kurt get him. And I'm
Yeah.
over here with Zach Charbonnet.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that.
Yeah, my draft sucked, man. Especially my number 1 out for probably the whole year. So
I am in the championship of my fantasy baseball league right now too.
nice.
So I'm about to win that one.
There you go.
I was I checked earlier and I was ahead by like 135 points. And there's a double header tomorrow.
I think I'm gonna do an NBA one, just like on ESP, like just join a bunch of random people.
You should.
I've never done
Just something
I've
to
never
do.
done it because it's daily, damn near daily, you know. So
It's really not that bad. I thought that when I did this baseball one that it was going to be so stressful trying to check that every day, but it really isn't that bad. It's the kind of thing where
Quite
like,
the commitment.
I will. It made it easy because since it's a work league, I would get to work and then we would all just set our lineups in the morning.
I'll tell you this:
And we'll just leave
what's
it.
going to happen next year? It's too late now, but I've talked about it before. But my favorite podcast, Never Not Funny, if you do a certain level of their paywall, you get to join fantasy leagues that they do. And Jimmy's a big golf guy, so they do a golf league at the beginning of the season for the whole thing, the whole year.
Fantasy golf seems crazy too.
Yeah, and it's for the whole year. It's not just per tournament. So I really want to do that. Tom Kim to the moon.
Sure. So
And the moon? To the moon?
To the moon, baby.
Oh, okay.
He's only going up.
So
Even though they lost today.
Yeah. Other than that, it was a pretty light week. It was my whole week was kind of centered around the interview and kind of what comes along with that. I officially transition into that role tomorrow.
Oh.
So that'll be my
That's
first.
quick.
That'll be my first actual day as a coordinator. So that'll be pretty cool.
Coordinator Fost. That's what they call you.
That is me.
Yeah, in charge of other people.
I can do it.
Yeah. I like it. I like you in this new role.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, just get a company card already, huh?
Maybe.
Buy out Black Bear. That's all you got to do.
I mean, if I get a company card and I use it for anything that's not approved, I'll get fired immediately.
I think you said company car
Still got a great breakfast.
I would love to get if I got a company car, that'd be even better.
to drive to and from. That would be awesome.
That would
a
be
red
great.
Sebring.
Yeah. The Michael Scott special. That would be great.
It's Britney, bitch.
It's Lady Gaga playing. Oh, that's great.
What a fool. Yeah, other than that, what do you got, Colby?
I don't know. That's your week?
Yeah, it was pretty light work. I didn't really have anything other than that going on. I didn't really watch anything of note. I wanted to a couple different times. I was just too tired to do it. So
What if I told you I did nothing this week?
I'd believe you.
Yeah. It's pretty much true.
But I mean, you said you were kind of under the weather though. So
Any bees?
That just hit just last night. No bees yet.
There you go.
What was that? I never thought you would pinch me. What the fuck was that?
You got stung?
By a Matty bee? Mm-hmm. Oh my god! I never thought in a million years you would pinch me.
Oh,
stung
something new every day.
You pushed me last week. This week I've been pinched.
It's a physical podcast.
just wait.
This is a physical
Just wait.
podcast.
Next week he's gonna just pile drive you right through the
There
table.
was a
He's
ton
gonna
of,
punch me in the
I
face.
sprayed. The spray actually is outside. I had a spray. There's 15 bees probably outside yesterday
Really?
when I was doing the chemicals outside.
There's none in here today though.
I should preface that. That sounded like I did drugs. I was doing chemicals in the hot tub for the water.
He was cooking meth.
But
I
yeah,
was
they were
here for
big.
it.
They had like the little things that hang off the end. Like they're like big wasp bees.
The bees. Yeah, those suckers will get you.
yeah.
Never been stung. You have
Really?
stung?
That's crazy. Yep. I will tell you, I did not get stung by a bee this week, but Chelsea's son did get stung by a bee. His
Nice.
first time getting stung.
Did he swell up? Did he die?
He's 4. No, he's
Yes.
still with us.
Damn it.
He got stung inside of his hand.
Ow.
Did he try to
Yeah.
catch it?
No,
then
he
get
was
stung?
on his little trampoline, like going around the edge of it. And there was one sitting on the netting part, and it just got him right on the inside of the hand.
That's
So I did not get stung, but he sure did. And I guess it went over really well.
Sure.
You wouldn't know, though. You've never been stung.
Yeah. I know. We needed him to die, though, for a clip on the pod.
That would
Would have
be
been news.
that'd be pretty big
And
news.
then we could play some Sarah McLaughlin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
The 4-year-old dies from a bee sting. That's like some My Girl shit.
My Girl.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. Thank you for reminding me. That's,
Watch My Girl?
I've been trying to think of movies that like I love, but I haven't seen since like being a later adult. And
So My Girl?
It's My Girl.
Might as well throw Simon Birch in with that.
That's like I remember loving My Girl, but then I don't think I like.
Is Dan Aykroyd in that?
He's the dad. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Doesn't he own like a mortuary or a
I think you're right. Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah, I have watched.
He's the dad of the girl.
Yeah.
I have watched that movie in the last couple of years.
I gotta
My Girl?
watch that.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that.
I remember watching it at a young age, and that part scared me.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
so
yeah.
sad.
And I remember it being sad. I can tell you the last time I watched that was at Lauren Smith's house.
Really?
With her when she lived in Kaiser. So I mean, we're talking
That was years ago.
15 years.
Did you write down My Girl?
You did.
You got it on there. Okay.
Anyway.
So that has to do with bee stings, I guess. I did not watch My Girl this week.
Okay.
I just worked all week. What did I watch? Oh, I watched another found footage thing. It was called like Wild Things or something like that. Or I can't
Oh.
remember what it.
Yes.
It's like where this dude in a van like follows this group of people throughout the whole movie, and you actually never see the guy, but he's also filming it too. So it cuts back and forth between the two different aspects. You know,
That's a weird movie.
it is really weird.
It's kind of cool though. I like that dual perspective thing that they do.
It actually was shot really well for something that probably didn't take very much money to shoot. But yeah, you actually never see like what quote unquote like haunts them the whole time or like what is after them. and it just kind of ends, and you're like
a Blair Witch kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of sort of.
Oh my god!
Put down Blair Witch. Yeah.
Seriously,
The original one and the newer one too. Like the
I've
that's
seen
right.
Blair Witch one time
Same.
when it first came out, and I remember I don't even remember why it was scary or what
I
it
was
was
scared.
about.
well, I mean, that's one of the original found footage.
I know,
horror.
but
yeah.
the only thing I remember was the bit that they did on the MTV Awards where snot just kept coming out of her nose. Like,
Oh
they
yeah.
just like overdid it like a scary movie kind of thing. Mm-hmm. I don't remember the movie at all.
It's just
You
them
ever
trying
see
to
The
find-
Witch?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Right? They don't.
I don't remember.
I don't.
It
think
basically ends with them just like tear it. Like,
even in like the remake that they did in like 2014 or whatever. I don't know if you see it in that either.
yeah.
yeah, I never saw the remake, but yeah, we're kind of into like those found footage like type of movies, which made me want to go back and watch like Paranormal, like the first one. But yeah, we watched that one, and then
There's one that I was just reading about yesterday called Rec, like record.
REC.
Yeah. I've heard. I haven't seen it yet, but I keep when we did our horror movies video
lot of people.
that made a bajillion views. There were a lot of people that mentioned that.
It's like a higher.
It's a higher budget one.
Yeah.
But apparently there's a scene somewhere. I don't know if it's towards the end of the movie or whatever, but I keep hearing people from time to time talking about that movie and that scene specifically, and they said it's one of the most disturbing things they've ever seen.
Okay, that's
Like
worth watching, huh?
The graveyard scene and what was that show that was really big a few months ago with the graveyard scene?
The Last of Us.
No.
Graveyard scene
The graveyard scene?
Anyway, yeah, that's a lot of
with a show.
The elephant graveyard from Lion King.
sure.
Yes,
Yeah, that one.
absolutely.
Oh, I also watched Inside Out 2 again.
Nice.
We actually watched it at work on Friday because it was like a low key day.
nice.
Watched it again, and there was a few kids in the class that had not seen it yet, and I said, "Don't watch this part; you're gonna cry." And found myself crying inside the room 102.
Sure.
So I was like, "God damn it! This fucking movie knows how to get to you."
It's good.
You should have just watched Passion of the Christ with them. That would have really taken on a real
Oh,
ride.
big
Room
yeah.
102, by the way.
Yeah, 102.
For shooters, if you want to know.
Yeah, don't give the location though.
Aim towards that. Aim towards that because we need stories on the pod.
No, we don't.
Aim towards that window.
You guys would be telling the stories. I would not be
You
here.
and your little pocket knife against the AR would be.
Yeah, I know. I can't even take it to work.
Well, you could.
Yeah, I guess. Sure, why not?
in your
What
sock.
else? What?
Put it in your sock or something.
Oh, put it in my
hide it.
sock.
Like a
I do carry a backpack everywhere. I guess I
yeah,
could.
do like a greaser.
Like in
Cigarettes in your
In the sleeve?
your
right here?
sleeve.
just starts lighting up and work.
Yeah.
I should. What else happened? What else? I feel like things happened. I played a little bit of Halo. I haven't played video games in
You're
probably
like one
over.
of 1,000 people that played.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't think I've played a video game in over a month. With just work and everything coming back, and I played Halo for about 30 minutes and then turned it off, and that was that. But then I went on Fortnite and like just checked everything. I just want to know where things are. And I got off of it.
I played Resident Evil 7 for about an hour and a half the other day. I totally forgot about that. I haven't played it since I did a series of it.
You think there's like a game that's coming out soon that's gonna like really just take everything by storm?
I don't know.
No.
Hard to say.
I guess maybe GTA when it comes out.
Whenever
3
that
years
actually
from now.
happens. I know they're doing a like a remaster of Silent Hill 2 that I'm really interested in.
I just want something that's gonna catch all of us. That's actually worth sitting down and playing again because nothing's in a good space.
Well, there's not a lot of new games anymore. They're remasters of old things.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
gaming is not
downloaded like a month ago. I downloaded a game called Once Human. I think it's called.
Is it free?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
It
what
was
you're talking
really interesting. I played for maybe an hour. It was oh boy. I made my character a baddie.
Did you get a creator?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Of course you made her a baddie.
It was cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I've not been into gaming, and I tried for a little bit, and then I've been watching so much YouTube, just everything on YouTube. I fall asleep watching stuff on YouTube, waking up to it.
Oh, Rogan has a lot of content on there.
He does have a lot of content. It's a lot of Kill Tony still, which bleeds into Joe Rogan. I wake up to Joe Rogan podcasts and I'm like, I don't, whatever.
Your account is curated over there for you, for sure.
Yeah, it kind of works. And then, it's got the Mav on it too, which helps.
Yeah.
And then yesterday what did we do? Oh, we went to Chuck E. Cheese yesterday.
Nice.
Charles Cheddar, huh?
Charles Cheddar. Every game was one token. Now, when I say one token, I mean one.
Yeah, one swipe.
A swipe.
Was it crowded? I'm guessing.
It wasn't too bad, but I bought the girls each 200.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them tokens, tickets, whatever.
Yeah.
And let's say credits. Not realizing that each game was one credit.
That means you guys were there for a while.
I kid you not. We had to actually leave after about 3 hours. Mm-hmm. Each kid still had well over 100 credits left.
It's a lot.
I said, we're going to leave and we can come back another time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were there for a hot minute.
What kind of games are in there these days? Are they like ticket redemption games or
Kinda,
or they
but-
have like actual games in there?
God, a little bit of both. But they took out a bunch of the stuff and they put like a little trampoline area now where you have to pay separate to jump on trampolines. I'm like, that's the wackest shit I've ever seen. It's about as big as that area, and its trampolines are just netted in.
That sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah.
I mean, if they're going to do that, you might as well bring back the fucking ball pits.
Dude, you know what I'm excited about? The new Wonderland going in at the old Costco.
Oh, man.
That's gonna be fucking
I'm
sick.
going to have a heart attack when I walk into that because it's gonna blow my mind.
Dude, there's like racetracks in there and stuff. There's like
It's like Bullwinkles.
yeah,
kinda.
but it's Wonderland. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
My voice just totally went away. Yeah, that's insane. Like,
I wonder if all the games are still a nickel.
well, they're the same thing with the cards, but they're like they are a nickel, but some of them are like 4 nickels.
Yeah, because
But,
I mean that's like the core tenet of their business is all the games are 5 cents or
Yeah.
multiples of that.
I think I saw a video of the inside so far, and it looks awesome.
Yeah.
It's all lit up.
There's like racetracks, right? Like there's a
Go-karts.
They're gonna do like mini golf in there. They should do that too.
I don't like a go-kart. I like a bumper car more than a go-kart.
You'd rather bump into people
I like
rather
having
than race.
the bumper around than just go around in a circle. That's
You don't like the Bullwinkles one where you
nah.
really? That's fun.
I like bumper boats too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I like
You're a bumpers guy.
You like bumping into people. Anyway. Yeah, that was pretty much my week. And then, I woke up this morning feeling like complete ass. So if my voice cracks or I sound nasally, I think your boy's got the vid. So
That's good. Well, that means I'll get it too then.
I actually don't
starting
know.
a new job and then being out for a couple of weeks or whatever.
Wouldn't that suck? Yeah.
Sure would.
Yeah, no, it just came down with something. It's that time of year though when you work at a school, like every kid's fucking infested with just nasty shit, and they bring it in, and then plus Chelsea works at a hospital and she's around it all fucking day. So, I'm getting it from every angle.
fucking
Just a den of disease.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to fight through it and not miss any more work. But yeah, that's pretty much my week.
Have you used any time off yet?
Just one day so far. Called out on a Monday. But I've got almost 200 hours worth of sick time.
What are the kids like this year? Any bad apples?
There was one, but he's actually gone now.
Is it the kid that tried to run away?
Yes, he's gone.
Charles or whatever his name was?
Yep. We'll say Charles. I can't name names.
Did he actually run away?
He
just kept on running.
Yeah, he's gone. Let's just put it that way. He's gone.
He Forrest Gumped his way out of it.
I can't say anymore. I will be fired.
So let's talk about it then.
Okay,
I need a break.
here we go.
What'd you do?
Let's see here. I only went golfing once.
What?
That was with Bradford on Thursday. So Bradford drove up here. He got here at about 11. We headed We headed over to Tillamook, Oregon.
How far is Tillamook from here?
It's an hour 50.
Okay.
The road you take to Tillamook is a disaster. It is the windiest. Like, it was rough. It was a rough road.
It's well worth it though for when you get to
I'll tell you
the
this
old factory there.
I'll tell you. You ever been to Tillamook?
I have, yeah. Not in a long time though, so that's kind of why I was wondering where that's at. I don't recall. East?
I kind of had. No, I mean it's on the coast. So basically,
West.
You'll know what they might not know what we're talking about, but you go towards. You pass Spear Mountain.
Yep.
Sorry, no.
Right
You
before.
take a right before Spear Mountain. Right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And you go past like where Cheese.
And you take that road.
That road is a disaster.
Yes,
it's an hour of just back
windy.
and forth, windy. It's a disaster.
Yeah, and you can't go like.
I'm going to be honest with you. I had kind of a weird experience at Tillamook. That city has kind of a weird vibe to it.
Really?
I don't know how to explain it.
Like a paranormal vibe?
No,
or?
Brad agreed with me too. We went out to dinner at a place called Lynn's Chinese there, and that was actually really good. Won $400.
Okay.
But everyone in that town, and even at the golf course and at Lynn's, it kind of felt like it was almost like a Truman Show kind of thing. It felt like everyone was in on something. And then like we were out of towners, so we didn't know what was going on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A little bit.
It was just, I don't know.
Everybody was in on the secret but you.
We were in that town for about 7 hours, and when we left, we were like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. There's something.
Were people giving you weird looks?
I don't know. It just had a weird,
like an uncanny valley kind of thing.
just a weird vibe, man. I don't know. Anyway,
Maybe they were just looking at you and Brad like, look at that couple.
probably,
right
yeah.
An Asian dude in a.
Yeah. So we get over there. We go right past the creamery. Smells like cows.
Right by it, huh?
Yeah, went right by it. And then about a mile past the creamery there is a golf course called The Mook, like Tillamook. Mm-hmm. It's called The Mook at Alderbrook. And it was a great course. Really, really fun. Definitely the hardest course of the summer. Every single hole had water or a ravine to hit over, or hole 6 was a par 3 that was just the green, and just trouble all the way around. So you had to hit it literally onto the green.
Oh, that's
okay.
good. Yeah, I love that.
It was the toughest. I shot a 40. I shot a 44, which like
Still sounds
that's
pretty good.
pretty good, but like it was hard. I think Brad shot like a 60 something because it was very
Oh
challenging.
my God.
Very, very challenging. But really cool course, kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and you'd never know it was there. And then you turn a corner, and it was, you know what it felt like? So Tillamook's just kind of wide open land. You know, there's cows everywhere and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'll show you a photo of the clubhouse, and I thought it felt like you're in like Bend or something, a different world. Like this is the clubhouse.
Oh, okay.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like, what the hell? Where the hell are we? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Very bendy.
Yeah, that really does
And-
not give off the vibe that you're at the coast.
very bendy, and then we got a brand new golf cart.
Yeah,
Look at
that's
that
pretty
thing.
sweet.
Brand new. Look at that thing.
The fucking rims on that thing.
It's got like
Rims.
some Walmart spinner rims vibes.
I
Is
know.
what that reminds me of.
Brad getting the shot.
Look at those legs. Woo.
Look at Brad getting the shot there.
That is a pale man.
He is a pale man. By the way, oh no, okay. Anyway, so yeah, I went golfing and got the hell out of it. I don't know, man. It was fine. I just there's some weird stuff going on over there, man. There and Nescoin. There's weird vibes over there. Nescoin.
They just don't like your type, huh?
Nescoin has a haunted forest. It's literally like on a sign, like the Nescoin haunted forest. No, not haunted. It's the ghost forest.
So it's a haunted forest.
Yeah, I just like these little town. Not that Tillamook's small, but like these little coastal towns. Just it's just a different life over there, you know. But anyway, yeah, the Lynn's was really, really good. I had the number 7.
Which was?
Yeah, thanks for asking. That was
You know, inquiring minds have to know.
This sounds like the end of our podcast. Thanks for asking. That was
this was the number 7 was actually right up my alley. You know, when I do combinations, I always have to substitute something. This was pork fried rice, Mongolian beef,
perfect.
sweet and sour chicken,
Yep.
barbecue pork,
Okay.
fried shrimp.
That's
literally the
wow,
5.
That's a pretty good spread right
It's
there.
exactly the 5 that I wanted.
Wow.
My stomach just growled. And I'm not gonna have another Coke Oreo.
Was that your meal of the week?
Oh yeah.
Meals of the I totally forgot
I
about
forgot about that. So anyway, yeah, we golfed. You know, it was challenging, but always a good time to get out there with Bradford.
Bradford.
He's doing good. You know, he's always trying to start new
Things.
adventures and stuff. And so right now he's trying to write books for Amazon.
Really? How does that go? How does that work?
Don't ask me.
Don't ask me.
Let's see here. Got a new phone this week, which I haven't started using yet because I haven't transferred everything over.
Was that the one that was just sitting right over there?
Yeah, I got to do that one of these nights.
Is that the newest
16,
one?
yeah, 16 Pro Max, already on the 16.
Jeez.
First iPhone I ever got was the 3.
Well, that adds up, though. You think about one a year, just about.
Yeah, one. No, I actually got that exactly a year to the day from this one.
Wow.
Exactly a year. Yeah.
What's the difference?
Better camera. That's a really cool. That's a titanium now
Okay.
instead of a glass like this. Better camera, A18 chip in it, faster, different lenses.
Slightly better battery life, I'm sure.
iOS 18 on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the new thing on there, I don't even think I'm going to use very much. It has a thing called Apple Intelligence, which is their AI
Oh, okay.
for it. So it has you can be like, hey, it's basically ChatGPT on it. So you can Siri and go, hey, write me an essay on, and it'll just do it in a second.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean?
Where was this shit when we were in high school?
Dude.
I would have fucking...
We were too busy learning HTML for MySpace.
That is true.
Those were the days. Those were the days, man.
Really, it was.
The Outlook thing. Remember that thing?
Yep.
What is that called? You put a quarter in and you can look at
Oh,
a beach.
the viewfinders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I made that my background when I had the used.
I do remember that.
You were in a dark, dark place, my friend.
I had the used going. Brightwood going.
Oh. Don't get me started on the right one.
Oh, you know what though? No, that viewfinder thing started with Dashboard. That's where it started.
Stolen or hands down? What song?
It was acoustic, hands down.
Oh, you would be an acoustic guy.
Yeah, the normal hands down's a little too rock and roll for me.
No, I hear you.
I just need something
That is
nice and
rock.
slow.
Yeah,
That is rock.
Anyway, all right.
That was a good time when they finally brought in the media players that you could put 4
I
songs
know,
on.
You know,
right.
Instagram has done that now, right? You can add a song to your profile.
I did know that.
I added one to our podcast.
You did It's You Don't Know by Jay-Z.
That's right.
I just noticed that yesterday. Isn't that funny?
Okay, did that phone. Watched a few things here. Agatha's episode 3. Oh man. Episode 3, by far the best episode so far. It was so good. Again, just creepy. Genuinely creepy. It's not Disney. It's Disney, but it's not like Disney Witch. It's like kind of evil witch dark stuff in it. But this last episode was so good. Really enjoying that one. They're going down the witch's road to get Agatha's powers back, and the witch's road is basically makes you confront and see all of your worst fears.
Oh,
And so you can imagine where that goes with.
be a lot of snakes.
Well, and especially they haven't got to this, but Agatha, prior to WandaVision, to get her powers, she sacrificed her own kid.
Oh,
That's
so
pretty good.
I think that'll come up at some point, and that's going to be
And the Mother of the Year award goes to
Agatha.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there was some genuine scary, really good.
And you don't get scared easy.
Yeah, I mean,
You're a man.
Certain stuff really scares me. This kind of stuff doesn't necessarily scare me. It's this stuff is more just like creepy. Scary to me is
Ranch.
yeah, the stuff that really scares me is when stuff mixes with religion. That's what really gets me.
Oh,
Sorry, that's like the biblical demonic stuff.
Yeah, that's why like Conjuring and all that shit really.
You love you some Damien.
That really fucks with me. Yeah, you see a cross turn upside down and all that shit. It's
Yeah.
Just, okay, I say this every week, but yeah, Only Murders in the Building was great again this week. This is Sunday, so for 4 days straight now, I pretty much spent all morning and afternoon watching the President's Cup. I talked to Kurt today. I said this is easily the most fun I have ever had watching golf. This President's Cup was amazing. So if you don't know, it's President's Cup is Americans versus basically the rest of the world. It's Americans versus international, and
which is different because the Ryder Cup is just America and Europe, right?
Correct. This is
the whole. Yeah, this is the whole thing.
This is the 12 best in America versus the 12 best
in the rest of the
Canada,
world.
It can be Asia, it can be anywhere. Yeah,
Korea.
At Korea, there's a lot of Koreans. This was so much fun, man, because they're all friends and they all get along, but then like it's very competitive. And you know,
I definitely heard there were dudes talking shit, dude. Just talking. They
do like foursomes, or they do best ball. Like they do different things every day. And then this last day was basically 1v1. So you're paired up with another dude, and it's just 1v1, 18 holes. Like it was so intense. Americans came out. They won 18.5 to. I want to say 11.5, I think is the point. You have to get to first 18.5 wins, but it was so much fun, man. Yeah, Tom Kim made a lot of news this week he was talking a lot of shit, and there's an amazing clip of him hitting I think it was like a 30 foot putt, and he's kind of the emotional backbone of this international team. He's going crazy, and then Scotty walks up and hits basically the same putt, and before it even went in, he like yelled at Tom. He's like, "What was that? What are we talking about?" Like they're like like it was this week was like golf plus like
drama,
shit talk. Like everyone was.
I heard something when I was on the way to work the other day, where they were talking about how, like when it started getting really chippy, about how the international team on one hole, I don't remember what hole it was. Before the hole was over and the Americans were on the green putting, they walked off and went to the next hole.
That was Tom Kim,
which is like,
yep. It's frowned upon. It's not illegal. It's frowned upon.
Yeah. It's not illegal. It's just like
you're supposed to hang back
in terms of like etiquette. Like that's
it's against etiquette.
It's definitely one of those like, what the fuck are you?
Yeah, and
doing?
so he had like they were doing gimmies every once, or concedes they call it, right? So like if you're a foot away from the hole, they'll be like, you're good. That's and they made the big clip this week was Tom Kim was like, I think he was 2.5 feet away, and they made him putt. They didn't concede it, and so he made the putt, and then he went and laid his club down from the hole, like showing like this was inside, basically being like, what the fuck, like
why
are you making me putt it?
Yeah, it was fun, man. It was, it's the best, arguably the 24 best golfers in the world going up against each other. And then it's also
I like having that level of competition.
Yeah. Well, and it's seriously the best. Like it's Scotty, it's Morikawa, it was Homa, like it was everyone was in this. And even the international team was nasty. Like
it was like M and
Sanjay, Tom Kim, a lot of Asians.
Yeah,
a lot of Asians.
They like golfing.
It was the most fun I've ever, because again, it was golf plus a little shit talk.
I think that's good for the sport. Like that kind of reminds me of like Happy Gilmore when he kind of injects that extra energy into the game.
That's what it is. It was more energy because and every single thing mattered. and it kind of felt like they were. It's like the Ryder Cup, like they were playing for more than just themselves.
It's also like national pride kind of stuff too.
I'm gonna try,
and especially because the U.S. has completely dominated that event, and so it's when you actually have it being close, it's nice to have.
So he makes that. Normally this would be conceded. Like you're like, look at him. This is the attitude.
No problem. They tie the hole. The Internationals stay 2 down in that match. This team, oh boy, look at that. Shouldn't have won that.
You know what I mean? Like,
Who's he golfing
just
with?
a little Siwoo.
Oh, okay.
Like makes that.
Okay, no problem.
They walk off.
That is a really close putt.
But look,
Stay 2 down in that match. This team, oh, look at that.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
he's like, what the
some
fuck
shit,
was that for?
Okay, here's the best one.
Tom Kim
This is
said
the
he
best one,
wanted
and I know
Scheffler.
people at home. I don't care.
But not here.
He makes this putt. It's
Tom Kim
amazing.
said he wanted Scheffler. He wanted to take him down.
Ooh.
What a great putt. This is what we need. We need that crowd to get involved.
Makes that, and then right after that,
And to
Scotty.
answer Scheffler.
You know what I mean? Like it's like golf plus a little shit talk, man. Come on, I loved it, man. It was that all 4 days.
Oh, that's good.
Golf can be very just like laid back and pretty.
Yeah, no, this is like
I don't want to say boring.
It's
but
it's definitely
This
the
is-
gentleman's sport. I love when
Yeah.
there's this though. When
Yeah.
you get like a little bit of heat in there.
super competitive, man. Yeah, Scotty had a nasty dunk today out of the sand. Although Scotty lost today to Hideki.
Really, Matsuyama.
Yeah, in the 1v1. So I think Hideki actually got them half a point today. Anyway, really, really fun. Then let's see here. Last 2 things. Boy, oh boy, been grinding, and I mean grinding. Reload. So Fortnite launched ranked for Reload.
Oh, there's like an echo in here.
So they launched.
something again.
They launched, and I love a ranked. Like it makes it a little more competitive, and it's like something to play for. You know. So Serena and I have been grinding that, and believe it or not, in just this last week, I am Diamond 1.
Holy smokes!
Diamond 2 now. Diamond 2 in Reload ranked. So I think I am level 162.
Damn, yeah, you've been putting in some real work.
Been grinding, man. Reload's fun, and then just the fact that they added in a ranked system it's a good time. I also got someone banned last night on Valorant.
really.
Nice.
Yeah, we got in a competitive
How do you do
game,
that?
and the kid was. You know what spin botting is? You ever seen that?
I have seen that.
Maybe.
before.
Spinning really fast in the air, but really what they're seeing is they're looking down at the ground and spinning, but what they're seeing are they actually see the people through the walls.
Oh,
Like an
okay.
actual cheat. So one of our teammates had that on our team, and I reported him. And then this morning I got a thing from Riot and said, your report has gone through. He's been banned.
Nice.
How long are they banned for?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know, but it's definitely cheating. And it was on our own team.
You turned in somebody from your own team.
Yep.
Wow.
Hey, no shitlords here.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, man. Been kind of an off week. I've had some like digestive issues this week. Just been kind of.
I think we were all kind of off this week. I also started feeling like I was coming down with something on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. My guess, and again, the worst thing you can do is Google shit and
Start
the
best thing you can do.
WebMDing yourself to
everything
death.
leads to death. But my best guess is either acid reflux, which is very possible because it feels like that. I'm not like I haven't thrown up all week, but all week it's kind of felt like it's like a kind of a sour stomach. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like some GERD, possibly.
Yeah, so some GERD. Although, like I took like Pepsid AC and stuff like that, and it hasn't really done anything. So, who knows? But that's my best guess. So
you should
yeah,
Google it.
trust me, I have.
Never see
It could
a
also,
real doctor.
it could also be a stomach bug. It could be, it could even be a infection with something. Who knows?
Could also be lethal brain worms.
Yeah, that would suck.
It could be Lin's Chinese. Is that what it was called?
Well, it was Lynn's.
Thank you.
So maybe it's that.
It was pretty
Yeah,
good.
maybe
Could be the lens.
Maybe the thing that they were in on was the fact that they poisoned your Chinese food.
You know what I went up on the first time in a long time? I went up on this game.
Minor?
You have also went up on this game.
Back in my gambling days.
Older game.
Pharaoh.
Yep.
God, I'm awesome.
In like 6 spins, I got 3 bonuses. I was like, okay, here we go. First one was shitty. It can be really bad. I think I got 1 extra spin and then started. Right?
Yeah.
Like shitty.
Yep.
The third one, I went back and forth, but exactly even. So I went like far right. Like
Yeah.
back and forth. I think I got out to like 16, and then I had 3 multipliers.
Okay.
And I was like,
That's when she cooks.
here we go now. And like the second spin, I had a V. I had that, and then wild, that thing.
Damn.
All across. And it's when you do that with the multiplier, it goes
crazy.
pretty crazy.
With the Egyptian song playing in the back?
Yeah.
Which Matty didn't know was a real
I
song.
thought that song was for that game.
It is. Nope.
Never heard it outside of that game.
Walk like an Egyptian.
That is the Bengals.
That is the Bengals.
Yeah.
Nice pull.
Thank you.
Is it the Bengals?
It is.
Yeah.
Not spelt like the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, is it not?
No. It's
B-A?
Bangles.
The Bangles.
The Bangless.
Yeah.
All right.
So a little too.
Yeah, I've been really that's the other thing. I've been like you guys know like the burping thing, I can go on like crazy runs here.
Oh yeah.
But it's been worse. It's been like kind of just bubbly all week. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got that Agatha cauldron going on inside of your stomach.
It sucks, man. I want to feel
Good.
I want to feel normal again. It's been you know what, this started after you guys left exactly a week ago.
Really?
Started Sunday night.
So that means it's going to happen again.
Yeah.
Right after we leave.
Well, you did say you like feeling numb,
I do. Yeah.
so at least you're feeling something now.
I guess yeah. I've went through a bottle of Pepto.
You kind of asked for it.
Had some Tums today.
Yeah.
Just trying it all.
The ones that were sent to us.
No heartburn though.
Really. You just got to flush your system.
Yeah,
Or
I even
something.
thought like at the first few days, I was like, could be food poisoning. I mean, I didn't have diarrhea or throw up or anything, but you can definitely have stomach stuff from.
Got a little bit of the itis.
I've had diarrhea for the last 3 years.
Can I tell you something that I learned?
Okay.
This is terrible talk, but diarrhea is not. I don't think it's what most people think it is.
Okay.
I
Explain.
learned that this year. Basically, the doctor said like, if it's like, try not to be vulgar, but like if it's like really, really soft and like comes out like terrible,
Yeah.
that's not necessarily diarrhea. Diarrhea is water where it's like
It's like a faucet.
there's no solid in it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Otherwise, that is just loose stool.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I'll tell you this though, I had a wild the other day because I had a bunch of Pepto, which turns your shit black.
yep.
And
yep.
then I had a bunch of fiber from the and so it just looked like black sawdust. It was crazy.
You didn't even think to take a picture and send it to us. So, okay.
No, it was crazy.
I'm disappointed in you. I
Fine.
really am.
Anyway,
You really come to appreciate
That's-
those when you're not getting them anymore.
I know. We used to get them all the time.
I try not to send you guys. I can't send stuff to your guys' phone.
That's true. We have Androids.
It's kind of a blessing and a curse.
Doesn't work. The amount of times I try to send, and I know like your service is shitty, but the amount of times I try to send you something and it goes failed.
I kid you not. The other day when I texted you guys and I said, you said something about like that's a Colby thing.
Mm-hmm.
I went back and read all the messages I was getting while I was at work, and I'm like,
Is
wait,
there no
in no context? I'm like, was there something that had to do with me?
right?
And so I was like, no, there's Wi-Fi.
Why don't you get on the Wi-Fi?
I am. But
Well, that Wi-Fi must be bad.
Why-
it is bad. It's really bad in our building, even the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
So I get messages sometimes when I'm taking off for the day, and I'm like halfway down Kubler. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh, there it is.
I would quit.
Isn't that crazy?
I would not work anywhere with bad Wi-Fi.
Dude, it's in that area too. I kid you not.
I would literally buy Starlink
Yeah,
for the classroom.
Should.
might as well.
Like I would.
No, it's bad because when I asked, I was like, what? I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Like, I had zero clue, and I tried to reset my phone.
Well, you shouldn't tell me that because now I'm just going to text random stuff to make you think you missed out.
Oh, God damn
I'm
it.
going to be like, that's so funny. And just nothing.
All right, now I have to play along. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That it?
That's it.
It's got to be. Time for the meat and potatoes. Mm-hmm. Wait, no, we have an ad first.
We don't know ad this week. Huss has been.
Oh, that's true. That's
By the
true.
way, I sent Kurt this today, but would you like to see Huss currently?
Yes.
He's back from Africa.
Okay, how long has he been back?
He got back on Tuesday. He sent me this photo, and this is literally like the first thing I thought of was you spend 2 weeks in Africa all of a sudden.
Oh, does he have beads or something?
This is Huss.
Oh my God.
I'm afraid to see this
I
picture.
literally saw that and I went, you went for 2 weeks and all of a sudden now that's you.
Oh my fucking God, I hate it.
Safari Huss now.
Oh,
my
no.
Oh no.
We lost him.
He's gone.
Look at this shirt. What is this?
Big five.
With like, that's Huss now.
I don't hate it though.
I don't either.
It's actually kind of a clean look for him.
Yeah. Somehow he pulls things off.
He does.
I'm not sure
No,
how.
I don't disagree. I don't. Yeah,
When it shouldn't happen.
I'm trying to get Huss. October 12th, I think, is a Saturday. And there's a thing I've been following on the talk forever that I'm trying to get him to go to because I literally don't know anyone else that would enjoy it. But there's a tour right now called Broadway Rave. And it's literally, they just do a theater wherever and we just play like Broadway hits and everyone just like sings along and chills.
That sounds
Want to
awesome.
go so bad. Like,
You found this on TikTok?
like there's like Seasons of Love and everyone like does what we do at karaoke. Like everyone gets a big start. Like,
that
it's
sounds
called,
awesome.
It's called Broadway Rave and it's going to Star Theater in Portland on October 12th. And I want to
Okay.
go so bad. You know when Waving comes on.
You're going. Dude. Yeah,
Shirts coming off.
That sounds sick.
Okay. Meat and potatoes?
Oh, yeah.
Do we care?
Yes, we do.
Oh, we.
Got some good
Well,
ones here.
maybe it depends.
There's some good
Or
ones.
we don't.
All right. Here we go.
I'm not looking, I swear.
I am.
Here we go. JJ Redick confirms starting lineup for Lakers. Okay. Ready? Give me your. Who do you think?
When does
starting five?
basketball start?
November.
Oh, I was like, this seems so far away.
This is perfectly normal for them.
They're
LeBron.
getting ready to start summer league pretty soon.
Who's their starting five?
LeBron's coming off the bench.
Okay.
No, it's got to be like D'Angelo Russell, LeBron, Austin Reeves, Anthony Davis, obviously, and I can't think of a fourth.
This is why
Taurean Prince.
This is why JJ is going to be a great coach. There's this whole thing with Laker fans where, especially on Twitter, where the thing they hated about Darvin Ham was he did basically a different starting lineup every game last season. He was just trying, and this lineup that they're going with went 22-6 when they started this lineup.
Okay, was that even remotely
You were,
close?
yeah, you had four. AD, Braun, AR, D'Lo, and Rui.
Oh, okay. Rui was the one I didn't pick.
Yep, and he's super solid. So he announced that, and it was kind of like a Lakers, like,
Oh, yeah.
thank you. Like, holy shit, man. Like, yeah, start the good people. Brett Favre reveals Parkinson's disease.
Yeah. Shaky situation.
Shaky start.
It is, but I'll bet he can still throw one fucker of a Hail Mary.
In some Wranglers?
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Fill up those Wranglers. Yeah.
With that copper sleeve on or whatever, that other company that he was doing stuff with.
Copper bracelets.
Yes.
Copper Fit? Is that what it's called?
Copper Fit. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, they had the bracelet and they had like the sleeve for like the elbow and
My
the-
grandpa and grandma swore by that. The ones in Montana, they both wore copper bracelets.
For like compression type thing.
Well,
swore by that.
Well, and copper has like healing properties. We used to sell copper sleeves at the store.
Yeah. I've worn one before.
Yeah,
Wear them on my knee.
my mom
Turned your
does
skin green too.
Really?
She swears that it's made a difference in her. My mom's arthritis. She has like certain like rocks or something under her pillow now.
Your mom does?
Yeah,
Really?
I think a friend told her about that, and she swears it's gotten better.
Her arthritis from
Yeah.
putting
it's
pillows
like, it's
on?
like certain
Or-
stones or something. You're supposed to be healing, like the energy from. I don't know.
Good old healing crystals.
Whatever.
Wow.
Yeah,
Interesting.
there is some scientific stuff about the copper bracelets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need it for my head right now.
Just a copper headband.
A copper.
I'm writing it down.
A copper headband.
Solid copper.
It'd be so heavy.
I
That'd
need
be
one.
like that'd be something right out of like Star Trek or something.
Yeah.
It'd be like a oh god, what the hell is his name?
The crown of thorns. That crown of copper.
A
Copper crown.
A crown of copper. Sounds
I had a
awful.
copper backsplash at the old place. Remember that?
A copper. Say that again?
I had the backsplash in my kitchen was copper. Remember that?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about? Got it. No, I got it now.
All right. I want to save that one. Let's see here. X/Twitter is reportedly removing the block button.
I don't like that idea at all.
Hell no.
You can't block people?
I have so many people block. I don't think people understand.
The amount of
The
blocking you've
last
done?
time I looked on my YouTube, I had over 30,000 people blocked.
Oh, my God.
30,000 people blocked.
That's a lot.
There's a
of black
lot of
people.
shitty people out there.
And like on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. I'm under the belief of like, this is my shit. And if I don't want you to be there, that's my,
Yeah.
I can do that. Like, I don't care.
The same way they could do it to you.
Yeah. And I just anything, even if it's like, even if I'm in a bad mood and someone says something stupid, not even about me, just something stupid, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't care. I really don't care.
That's why I deleted Facebook.
But yeah, the X
No more blocking, huh?
reportedly removing the block button.
Okay.
I don't feel like that's going to last very long.
The Matumbo button.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
No more
I
of
don't know what's
that.
going on over there, man. I still use it, and it's but like I don't know. Nintendo was founded 135 years ago this week.
Sure was.
135, but they were doing something else that wasn't.
They were a playing cards company.
Correct.
before
Yeah.
that.
No. 135 years ago, they weren't playing Mario Galaxy.
Sure they were.
Yeah. 135 years of.
We just didn't know.
The Nintendo.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know.
That's a long time, man.
The fuck is a Nintendo?
So what does that make it?
79?
79 or is
that right?
I don't know.
89.
Whatever.
I don't know.
1889, I think. I don't know.
Making cards.
Wow. They've come a long way.
I wonder how much money like in a like the very first deck of cards they would have if they still even had like an intact one. I wonder how much that would go for.
A lot.
It's in a dump somewhere.
Millions.
I'm sure there's probably one
Millions.
in a vault somewhere.
It's got to be.
Yeah. I mean, there's copies of like Donkey Kong that are unopened and shit that are $300,000. You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I mean? Like it's scalpers are already selling that PS5 30th anniversary edition PS5 for $10,000 on eBay.
10 grand?
10G.
Man, I'm not even paying 500 for one. I'm not paying 10 grand for one either.
I didn't realize they were already out.
What do you guys want for Christmas?
That.
Yeah. What's on your Christmas list this year, you think?
Being out of debt.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I'll tell you, I already know what I'm getting Brad. I'm getting him
A set of clubs.
3 12-pack of balls, of golf balls and tees, because he never brings any and just uses all mine.
There you go. That's a good one.
So
Well, yeah, he doesn't have to.
I'm
He read that in the book. Never bring your own balls or tees.
I'm gonna get him some balls and tees.
I actually don't know what I need. I don't think there's anything that I
Christmas
need.
isn't for what you need.
Well, you just asked me what I need or
No, I
what
asked
I
what's
want.
on your list.
Oh, there's a difference.
Christmas is not what you need. It's time to start thinking about it.
I don't know. You know what I?
Can I tell you something that pisses me off every day? Literally every day.
Huh?
I bought you an Astros hat last year or 2 years ago, or whatever,
Yeah.
for Christmas, and I get an email from the Astros MLB shop every single day. Every single day they send an email.
Really? I get them from Fanatics, and it's
Every
like Houston just made the playoffs. Houston just won the ALC. It's like
It's like you've unlocked 10% off at the Houston Astros store, like every day.
so when you bought it, you accidentally signed up for like
Yeah.
notifications or whatever.
Got to hit that unsubscribe button.
I was gonna say there's got to be a way, right?
At the same time, I kind of like getting emails.
I do too. I love deleting emails.
Every morning I have 2 different accounts, 3 with the business. I have a business, the old one, and then my main one. And every morning I got that main one's about 80 to 90.
You just skim
And
through
I
them.
love going, who cares? That's real. Then just deleting the rest.
Yeah,
Oh, just clearing it
it
out.
feels good.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. Anyway, Christmas.
You know what?
I'm excited for a Christmas episode this year. Did we do a Christmas episode last year?
Oh,
we
we're gonna
did
have to.
not. No, the original run of the pod, we stopped right around Thanksgiving.
That's right.
We're gonna have to decorate behind us, huh?
Oh yeah,
Get some lights.
we'll get a little tree behind us.
Oh boy, hey, we gotta start getting Halloween decorations.
We'll get a
Huh?
little tree behind us. Yeah,
I don't think Matty's ever decorated for Halloween
I
before.
haven't.
Well, we have to do it for the studio. You understand?
Yeah,
We got a pod now that's on the YouTube.
I'll get a little pumpkin or something.
Okay.
Get a little bit of some cobweb looking things.
Should we do an episode where on the podcast we do a little pumpkin carving contest? Could be fun.
Fuck that. I would lose.
I just don't want to do it. I'll only do it if one of you guys empties the pumpkin for me. I hate the little strings,
Oh, they have scoops for that.
so I don't want to do it.
Don't get your hands on them.
Creeps me out because whenever I take them out, I feel like it's pumpkin veins. It's like veins. And it's freaky.
It actually irritates my skin,
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
the tops of my hands.
Or maybe we do a giveaway for the fans, and you send in your pumpkin carving.
Ooh.
Like just like photos.
And we send you used glassware
Sure.
from our shop.
Sure.
I've used it.
It's game. It's
Do they
game,
want
it's
that?
game worn.
Yeah.
Better.
We'll sign it too.
This
How
had
about
a shitload of Michelob in it.
that? Yep. We'll sign it.
That was what they're drinking.
I'd die for you.
That's what they're drinking today at the President's Cup when they all won.
Michelob's.
They all had the lobes.
Dude,
the
it's like-
skinny- the cans.
Yeah. I see it everywhere now.
Yeah, I think because of you, they're sponsoring a lot of stuff now. They made a
gotta
lot of
be.
money from you.
I know. I actually had that thought last night when I was
had-
enjoying a Michelob.
Max Homa posted. Oh no, that's a Budweiser. There's a different one. They were all chugging and spraying.
Oh
they
yeah.
won.
I think
Lobes.
with all the baseball stuff being clinched now, I think a lot of those have been using Michelob's too. They either do like Budweiser or like
I
Michelob.
feel like it's definitely been a good year for the Lobe.
I
like,
feel
I
like
see
they're
them
doing pretty
everywhere.
well. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You kind of touched on this already, but Inside Out 2 now streaming on Disney Plus.
Yep.
Can I tell you something? I love Disney Plus. I hate that they've merged with Hulu.
I kind of do too.
Holy shit.
I hate that stuff is getting intermixed.
Yeah, man. Like I don't want to see stuff from Hulu on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
You know what I
don't
mean?
either.
Like it's
yeah.
so and like
I kind of want a new interface.
I
too.
guess for someone like for some people, like if it saves you $8 a month, great to bundle and all this shit. But like
Not for me.
Dude,
It should just make
like-
it so that the apps are individualized.
I miss the individual because
Like, I don't
that's
even-
happening on other apps too. You're seeing stuff on other
Yeah.
like Max, like it's
I don't need to roll into Disney Plus and see fucking Rick and Morty sitting over here.
yeah, like Disney Plus to me out of all of them was its own. It's just Disney things.
Yeah.
Which is that's what sold me.
Mm-hmm.
And now, you know, I love the show, but it's like I'm scrolling through and I'm like, oh, there's Only Murders in the Building on Disney Plus. Like that's
It's
a Hulu
weird.
show.
You
It
don't
would be
wanna watch
kind of
it.
cool if you could
don't
go
like
into
it.
the settings and filter that
Filter,
stuff
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Just say like, hey, I get what you guys are doing, but I just want this stuff. If I want Hulu shit, I'll go into Hulu and watch it.
They also need a new interface. It's been the same thing for however long it's been out.
Yep.
Give me something nice, new, clean.
Yep. Let's see here. Shawshank Redemption released 30 years ago today.
Hell yeah.
So that makes Tim Robbins like 60-something years old.
Just 7 feet tall and old.
And that makes Morgan Freeman like
175.
Morgan Freeman's,
Yeah.
Morgan's got to be in his 80s.
And he's looked pretty much the same.
yeah, he's
Since
got
then.
to
Got to
be
be in his
yeah,
80s
yeah.
though.
He wasn't a young guy in that movie. He wasn't like a 20-year-old.
Red,
Yeah, Red was an older
all red.
cellmate, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So he's got to be probably in his late 70s.
I think he's in his
I will
80s.
wager Morgan Freeman is like 85. I bet.
Well, only one way to find out.
I think he's old.
I
He
am
looks pretty damn good.
I am the resident fact checker guy.
Watch, he's
I'm gonna
dead.
say 80. I'm gonna say 84.
81.
87.
Oh wow, you were closer.
He was born June 1st, 1937.
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ,
And when he was born, he looked exactly the fucking same.
as a baby.
They're just hanging out on that beach in Zihuatanejo.
And Montenegro, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You think they ever finished that boat?
Yeah. I think Dufresne finished that before he got there.
Yep. Wow.
No, he's still working on it when he gets there. Never mind.
Yeah. It wasn't quite ready yet.
He has a lot of money though that he stole from the warden.
Yep.
What a movie. What a
Yeah.
boy.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. Freddie Prinze Jr. Remember him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Freddie Prinze Jr. to reprise his role in a new I Know What You Did Last Summer movie.
I like that. I really like those movies a lot, actually.
Word on the street is what's her name is back as well.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Nope.
Nope.
The other one.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Correct.
I mix all
That
those
sounds
up.
perfect to me.
Yeah.
Those were fun movies. I mean, I know they started making Scream movies again. They've made a couple of them in the last few years, so it seems natural they could go back and kind of reprise a bunch of those.
Yeah. It's a pass for me.
I'll watch anything Jennifer Love Hewitt's in.
Oh, okay, you got a
I'll
point.
tell you that.
Rack City.
Tommy Lee's dog eaten by a coyote.
Whose dog?
Tommy Lee.
What the hell?
Did he see it happen?
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. That's a rough day for that dog, huh? Yeah. A coyote can eat a dog.
Yeah, no, there's video of it.
Oh.
There's a Ring video of it. They're out in the backyard. The dog is right by the pool, and this coyote jumps the fence, grabs it. They all scream. He just jumps the fence with the dog and runs away.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
With the dog in the mouth, huh?
It's pretty wild.
Damn.
God, I don't want to see that.
Savage.
Pretty wild.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Big news for you. After being 10 games back, the Astros clinched the AL West for the 4th straight time.
Yeah.
You were not looking great. You were 10 back.
This is like, I can't remember how many appearances in a row in the playoffs, but
Fourth straight AL West title though.
Yeah. AL West is pretty dog shit though. It's not much to like write home about.
You're still going though.
Yes, they are, and I'm happy to see.
Who are they
that.
playing? Detroit.
Detroit. It starts Tuesday at 11:30 in the morning.
Detroit's not a bad team now.
No, the big thing is it's AJ Hinch against Houston. Hinch is the guy they let go after the whole scandal, along with other coaches as well. But and now he's brought Detroit up to this point. So
I like Altuve a lot, but I think, like I said, I think I'm going to go for Detroit, and not only because of Benetti.
yeah, for
I like
sure.
Jason Benetti more than Altuve.
That's my dog.
Did you see that the game's actually going to be broadcasted on ABC?
Yeah.
That's weird.
There's a clip.
Like
you
what?
see the clip of Benetti with the beer yesterday?
Oh, they like hosed him.
They hosed him with beer while he was live on mic, and he goes, "Well, we just found out beer is cold." That was his line. It's like, beer is cold.
That is a very Jason Benetti line.
Yeah.
God, I miss him.
Yeah,
He's such a sweetheart.
the GOAT, man.
It's nice to see him being embraced by an organization that actually cares about him for a change, though. The White Sox treated him like shit.
Let's see. This is a lot of quiche now. T.I. and his wife Tiny win $71 million lawsuit.
For what? You know?
It was
Vaseline.
no, what was it? It was some defamation stuff, and it was like someone accused them of
Oh, you know, I think we talked about this.
It was
Did we?
accused. They accused them of like making them have sex with people so they could watch or something like that. I can't remember.
I kind of remember.
anyway, they won.
Yeah, we talked about this like 40 episodes ago or something.
Who do I have to have sex with for $71 million? That's what I'm wondering.
That's too low for me.
Oh, wow.
I got a high stud fee.
Because you are such a stud.
The stud fee.
Oh, my God. Well, good for them. Okay.
Ric Flair and wife call it quits after 6 years. He's back on the market, ladies.
He's an interesting fellow.
Yep. Prep your diaphragms, lady. The nature boy is here.
Yeah.
He's back.
He is a mess.
He's back to fucking woo you right into the grave.
As one does.
What was his special move? Do you know?
The nature something.
Was it the high kick? No. Hold on.
No, that was
Hold on.
Bret Michaels.
Yeah, Bret Michaels was Sweet Chin Music.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I really don't remember what his special move was.
He didn't have a move.
Was it the elbow drop thing?
Well, let's find out.
That was The Rock. The people's elbow.
Well, I mean, there were a lot of people that had elbow drops.
But they all had something to do with
Ric
their...
Flair was like, when I really got into wrestling when I was young,
Oh,
Ric
okay.
Flair was on his way out.
Yeah, same.
Ric Flair's signature move was the figure four.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
the leg lock. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Totally forgot.
Okay.
He turned
Yeah,
the legs
he
into the number 4.
he was kind of on his way out.
Yeah.
When we were.
Yeah.
And then he would just kind of come back and come back and come back and come back.
There's no Goldberg.
Here we go. It's been a while, but
By Stained?
Yes.
Bam Margera
Is he dead?
No, there's no way.
Damn it.
arrested. He will now undergo court-ordered addiction evaluation. So he
Seems like a pretty good idea.
He has been already transferred to a facility.
That's good.
Court-ordered facility.
So if he leaves, they can come get him? Mm-hmm. Well, that's probably best for him, huh?
Yeah.
That's a guy who just can't get out of his own way, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's bad.
You have one friend die and you go off the deep end.
Diddy's music sees 18% increase in streams after arrest.
So they didn't pull it.
Not yet, at
Nope,
least.
it just got better.
I'll say I think 18 seems low.
You thought it'd be higher?
Yeah.
I thought they'd pull it. So you can actually look him up on Spotify is what
so.
you're
Try
trying
it.
to tell me? Okay.
Just type Diddy.
D-I-D-D-Y. Sure shit.
Yeah. How many monthly?
10.6 million.
Yeah.
man.
I thought it would be higher though,
Jeez.
because not necessarily in support, but I think a lot of people saw the news and went, what was his big?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
maybe.
saying?
Maybe.
And then they're like,
He's got
oh,
a
yeah.
lot.
His
I love I'll Be
catalog is
Missing
pretty
You.
wild.
He's got a lot of them.
He does,
God
yeah.
damn it.
That, what's the family? I was just on it. I should have looked, but it's like the family album or something. Where they're like all on the front.
Oh,
Man, that album's so good.
don't worry if I write rhymes. I write checks.
Yeah, I might have to go back and listen to it.
Lee was a goal to be a Diddy fan now.
Now, all of a sudden.
He's free Diddy shirt next week on the pod.
Yeah.
Tough one for some people. Carly Rae Jepsen engaged. Carly Rae Jepsen.
Somebody finally called her, huh?
What's...
Yeah,
Oh, that's the Call Me Maybe girl.
correct.
Okay, I was just about to ask.
It's
I thought she was the Friday girl.
I just saw a clip of
No,
this.
that's Rebecca. That's Rebecca Black.
I loved the Glee when Glee did Call Me Maybe. Do you remember that?
I do
It
remember
was
that.
so good. Oh, That's a good rewatch. I should do that. Let's see here. I'm saving those. Let's see.
Really plugging through these.
Yeah, no, we're kind of moving. Let's see here. Donald Trump says 2024 election will be his last. He's 78, so win or lose, he says that it's the last, which
It makes sense.
anyone that age, that should be their last.
Well, and I think that watching what happened to Biden, obviously that
Sure.
who knows if that's going to be what happens to Trump. I mean, you don't really know when dementia is just going to hit you.
But you start to slow down without dementia past 80.
You do.
Yeah.
And it's just the what it, I mean, just like the toll that it takes on your body, even when you're in your 50s or whatever, is pretty nuts. So that
We'll see.
makes sense.
I don't believe it, but we'll see.
Yeah, I know. Because if he loses, he'll be all up in a ruckus.
Never lost in his head. Diddy. Oh boy, here we go. Diddy docu-series in the works, executive produced by 50. If
I'm in
that
for
doc is not called Surviving Diddy, it's got to be called Surviving Diddy.
Yeah. Don't they have a lot of beef, those two?
That's why he's doing it.
Okay, that's kind of what
That's why he's producing it. Yeah.
everything I see about Diddy is like tied to 50 Cent on Twitter.
Yeah, I've seen I've seen little snippets of 50 talking about that. And
Once
he said there's a lot of stories to tell that have
once
not been
things
told.
come out, that's going to be a hell of a doc.
Oh, so they don't have a place where it's going to be like Max or anything? Okay.
Let's see here. Stone Cold Steve Austin says he doesn't believe CTE is real.
I'm sure there's a number of people that he could contact.
Let me tell you who thinks
otherwise.
CTE isn't real. Someone with CTE.
Somebody that smashed beer cans over his
Someone who's
head
gotten kicked in the head repeatedly for 40 years.
and smashed beer cans over his head. Yeah.
Yeah, just ask Aaron Hernandez's family. I'm sure they'll have something to say about it.
Yeah, for sure. Or Brett Favre at this point.
It's literal.
Or
It's-
Troy Aikman.
It's literal science. There's like actual literal proof.
Don't most of these guys like donate their brains now? They're like, so when I'm dead, you can look at my brain.
I mean, just watch the concussion movie.
I want Brad's brain.
Whose brain?
Bradford's.
Oh, Brad's. Me too. So bad. Let's make it work.
What side of the brain do you want?
The left for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Disney Plus cracks down on password sharing. It will now cost $6.99 for extra family members. So what that means is in your household, it's whatever.
It's fine.
Anyone else somewhere
Like a
else
different IP address or whatever.
is $6.99.
To add to the account.
Yep. Which it's a pretty good deal. The fact that you get a discount,
Yeah, for sure.
pretty good deal.
It's worth it. I mean, there's a lot of shit on Disney.
Oh, believe me, I'm working on invoices for both of you.
I haven't used any of your streaming
I
things.
got a Netflix invoice for you coming.
Oh my
Say not
God.
for me.
Holy shit.
I pay for my
amount of
own.
times I got the girls' account and all this bullshit on my shit.
Lavinka girls.
Oh my god!
I only ever borrowed your.
I did click on that a couple times, and I was like, "This is what they're watching." This is like 4 years
as
ago.
I said,
but
that would have been years ago.
years ago. It was a lot of bullshit.
It's way different than things they're watching
Yeah,
now.
it was a lot of bullshit.
I only borrowed your Apple TV account for Severance.
Yeah. No, that's at the very bottom of the invoice.
I borrowed that as well for shrinking.
Yep, that's on the invoice. Trust me.
And Lasso.
And for Severance because you gotta do it. So
I know I watched one
Dude,
episode.
that's November. Holy
yeah,
shit!
you
that's
gotta get
coming
on
soon.
that.
I have a question.
Baby.
I don't know if it's on there.
We might have an answer.
Does Joker come out in like 4 days?
Thursday.
It comes out this Thursday. October 4th? Holy shit. I was thinking that in my head today. I'm like, is it November or October that fucking thing?
I have been
comes out?
seeing a lot more commercials for it, so it's
It's here. Oh, you already have tickets.
Oh, baby.
You're going Thursday at 9:45. God damn it. Why'd you buy them? I want to watch it
Okay, well, go.
at 9:45.
I'll go whatever. I can change the time.
Oh, you can. But you want to watch it Thursday night.
Oh yeah, gotta be the first.
God.
Gotta be the first. Get rid of the kids forever.
Get rid of them forever.
Kill them
Okay, let me see.
for
It's
Joker.
a Thursday night.
Kill the kids for Joker.
Actually, Austin and Joel will be in town on Thursday. Maybe they can watch the kids while I
Great.
go.
Yeah. I mean, never mind. I'm not gonna say.
It is a school night.
Who cares? It's Joker.
Kill the kids for Joker. It's so out of pocket.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fuck, I want to go.
Are you Arthur Fleck or not?
I am.
Well, here we go.
I do.
Okay.
Arthur Fleck was an Astros fan.
By the way, I finished season 6 of The Office. It's basically turning out to be about a season
Yeah.
per episode. End of season 6, man, is just, it really is like stride. It's just, there's, end of season 6 is Pam has the baby.
Yep.
And that whole 2 episodes is so funny. The whole, the feast that she has with Kevin because he's eating the same amount as her.
Oh, yeah.
But then the whole like,
She's not wanting
she
to
doesn't
go.
want to go to hospital.
I don't wanna go. I don't wanna-
Yeah, till midnight, and then he's like, "Michael, tell us when she's 5 minutes apart," and then he forgets, and she's 2 minutes apart.
Yeah.
That whole thing is just
Jim's
so
like,
good.
it's time to go. We're going.
It's so good, and then it ends with Joanne Bennett and Sabre.
That's right. Yeah.
And they start doing printers,
Yep.
and you get Gabe.
You get Gabe.
It's hilarious.
And then one of the printers like blows up.
Mm-hmm.
And then Andy's the one that like is
Yep.
the whistleblower.
Whistle blows.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, man. It's just
Yep. Season 7's when Michael leaves, right?
I did watch, yeah, and now that we're at the baby, I also watched Niagara 1 and 2.
Oh God, classic. It's a
Dude.
baby, Shay. Dude, he lights up a cigar inside of us.
It's a baby, sir.
It's a baby,
And
sir.
immediately they're like, "So you can't smoke inside."
And he's like mad. He's like, what kind of a country
There's
we living
a
in?
wild joke in that movie, in that episode, by the way, where he takes the balloons back to the room while she's having the baby.
Yeah.
Like he opens the door and you hear her screaming, and he looks at the camera and he goes, "That baby's gonna have a lot of hair."
Yeah.
It's wild to say.
And then he's confused why he's like, oh, I didn't think I'd see you here.
Yeah,
Because they used to date, and it's like, she literally just had a baby.
There's like little things that make the whole Michael Scott personality so funny, and it made me laugh so hard, which is they're at the office, and they're like, "All right, we're going to hospital. Here we go. We're going." And everyone's like, "Good luck." And on the way out, Michael goes, "Wish me luck." Yeah. Like, wish me luck. Like, it's so fucking
And
funny.
he also has a bag packed.
Yeah. Where's my overnight bag? Dude, I just, oh my God.
He's such a motherfucker.
It is just unbelievable.
Oh my God.
And Dwight goes to Pam and Jim's house to get their iPod.
And then he ends up redoing the whole
Redoing
kitchen.
the kitchen. That's, you know what? I like that.
Yeah,
I like a little like Dwight's human. He like
He is.
actually will do something nice every once in a while.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He loves Spam and Jim. He does.
that opening though, where they sing the Sabre song and then they realize it's Saber.
Yeah.
is so funny too. Yeah, and Aaron's in now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
Receptionist
because
Aaron.
They did my favorite episodes. Do you have a favorite episode that just sticks out? Let's exclude Niagara and let's exclude The Proposal.
It has to be the last Dundee's probably when they go back to the office and they sing to him.
That's good.
Yeah.
I have 2 that always stick out to me. One is, for some reason, I always think this is so good. It's the Willy Wonka episode.
Oh, where he puts the golden tickets in one box.
He puts a 10% off golden ticket in boxes of paper, and they all go to one place.
And it's like their
and
biggest.
it's the biggest client. So they're like 50% off for Red Cross paper. It's so
Which they would
funny.
lose so much fucking money.
Oh my God. And the whole episode, he's like, "It was my idea. It was my idea." And then when he realizes he fucked up, he's like, "Dwight, I need you to
Fall on the sword here.
Yeah, yeah.
dude."
Yeah, but then they switch and like, actually, that really
It
helped. And
worked
he's like,
out.
no, that
Yeah,
was my
yeah,
idea. And he
yeah. It's
switches
just, dude,
back.
it's-
The bankruptcy one's really good too.
Bankruptcy's, oh
I declare bankruptcy.
my fucking God. man.
Oscar's like, you can't just say it. Like, it doesn't just.
It's not how that works.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, no, there's
Thoroughly
so many.
enjoying rewatching it, man, because it's been a while.
The Date Mike episode's really good too.
Hey, Mike is great. The dinner party is up there.
Oh,
of
yeah.
course.
There's so many good ones.
Of course, for me, I love the Sweeney Todd episode.
Yep.
That one's, dude, when Michael drops the glass bottle
And it's just
and
ding.
it ding, 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 during the show.
At the very end, he boos the guy, and everyone's cheering for him. He literally looks
my
right at him.
God. It's, you know what this show is? I realized this show is so much secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah.
This show is so much, like, even in that Sweeney Todd episode, Andy's cell phone goes off while on stage.
He's like, "'Tis a bird."
And you're just like, dude,
Yeah.
no. Like, it's so much.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, there's an office tangent for you.
Yep, we do those.
Okay.
Generally once every couple episodes or so.
Yeah.
A RoboCop TV series is in the works on Amazon.
Nice.
I'm cool with that.
I
Never got into
I
RoboCop.
never got into RoboCop. I think it's cool, but I never got into it.
Can I tell you the first RoboCop movie scared me as a kid?
I can understand that.
I think I might have watched it at way too young of an age.
Yeah, yeah.
And it scared
Well,
me.
like,
Yeah, there's some intense
the
stuff.
first like hour of that movie, there's some real gory shit in there.
You know what else scared me as a kid?
Child's Play.
Kindergarten Cop.
The
The bathroom scene where he gets like shot up when he's in the bathroom at the end.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know why that scared me.
Bowser in the Mario Brothers movies used to scare me too.
Oh yeah, with the little head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just Dennis Hopper.
Yeah. Oh, what am I thinking? At some point, is there a Bowser with a little head? What am I thinking? What has the little heads in the Mario movie? Do you know what I'm talking about?
In the
Are you
old
thinking about
school one?
Beetlejuice?
No, it's in the old one.
Oh, I don't know.
God, what are those called? I gotta figure it out now. I don't know how we.
It's
got
been
on.
such a long time since I've watched the old school one, just because like I can't stomach doing it.
It's so bad. What's the original one called?
Just the Super Mario Brothers movie,
Super Mario.
the Super Mario Brothers movie, also.
So far, the episode is between Copper Headband and Kill Your Kids for Joker.
It's gotta be Kill Your Kids for Joker.
It is funny. Copper Headband is really
Copper
funny, though.
Headband is also really good.
Shit.
But
I really want one.
Kill Your Kids for Joker is very.
Let's reconvene. We'll figure out Joker.
This thing.
Oh, sure. Yeah, though. Yeah,
What is that?
That's
Jesus.
that's
Is that a Goomba? That's not a
no,
Goomba.
it's the thing before it turns into the thing.
They evolve. Is what
Yeah.
Do you remember that
Yeah,
from
no,
that
that's-
movie?
I sure do.
That scared the
I
fuck
will.
out of
It's
me.
became a joke with you, but I do agree that the extended neck ET was creepy as a kid too.
Oh yeah, still is. You kidding me?
There's some like
I can't go back.
they like build suspense in ET, and that suspense is really creepy.
Oh yeah, in like the field. Ugh.
Yeah.
You know what? What I just got reminded of when you mentioned ET is that one scene from Mac and Me where he goes down the hill and he flies off.
Greatest. It's the greatest.
And they keep trolling Paul Rudd with it.
That Paul Rudd
yeah.
and Conan is one of the best bits ever. He did
Still
that
does
for
it.
like 15 years straight.
Yeah.
Every
I know.
movie Rudd did.
I love it.
And
I love
the
it so
best
much.
one is for Ant-Man because it was like a huge deal.
Yeah.
That first Ant-Man, and he's like, I actually have an exclusive trailer for you, like world premiere. And then they showed it, and it's funny. He's like, okay, seriously though, enough joking around. And then it's just the same.
Plays it again.
Yeah, no, it's so good.
Just the part where he flies off the cliff and he makes the fucking noise as he's going off the cliff is so funny.
Utah State accepts invite from Pac-12 to become the 7th team in the conference.
Nice.
A lot of states in Pac-12.
Yeah, they need
Yeah.
one more.
Yeah.
You cannot
Boise?
be. You can. Boise, I think
They're in talks.
they're in talks. I think that they didn't take it though. I don't know. But
Seems like they'll get to that point.
yeah,
right?
you have to have one more to be officially recognized as a conference.
Yeah, a lot of states over there. I think almost every team, if not every team. is
So
a
they need to
state
get to
team.
8. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
They need to get to 8. Yeah, because it's right now. It's OSU. It's Wazoo. It's
Utah State, San Diego State.
San Diego
Utah
State,
State, San
yeah.
Diego State, Fresno State. I think
New
is
Mexico
also.
State, maybe something like that.
What a
Yeah,
horrible conference. Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
It's gonna be. It'll be a G5 conference.
Yeah.
There's no way you can't put them in with the Power 5 ones.
No.
No way.
Mandy Moore welcomes first child.
Really?
Baby girl named Louise.
Luis?
Yep. Louise.
Luis Moore, huh?
I kinda like that.
I really like this era that we're in. My least favorite era, and no offense to you, but my least favorite era is the whole spelling kids' names weird bullshit that happened in the last 10 years. I love the like
Classic.
grandma names.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I love Charlotte. That's my grandma's name.
Yep.
Like Charlotte, Louise. I love those.
For sure.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
I almost named Riley was almost named Charlotte.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty close.
I can't picture. She's not a Charlotte.
Good Charlotte.
She's named
She's a charlatan.
she was named after the first Inside Out movie.
Is that actually true?
That's true. Yeah, I watched that movie and I was like, I love that name Riley. And Riley's a little blonde girl in that movie.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I really like the name Riley.
She should have been Sid.
Sid Phillips.
Sid matches her personality more.
Yeah, it does. She's brutal.
Little dick. Giannis reveals he's now married to longtime girlfriend. He had like a very private
Obviously.
wedding, and he's a longtime girlfriend. He is now a married man.
Yeah, good for him.
Nice.
That's a big suit to put on. Man
Yeah.
knows, what is that, a 71 long?
God, no
You
kidding.
know what I mean?
Really had to tailor that thing. Good to hear people getting married. Good for you.
Yep.
Did you hear about a lot of divorces?
Oh, I know. Trust me.
You're like, I'm surrounded by them.
I literally am in a divorce Oreo right now.
Divorce Oreo. Write that down.
That's pretty. Yep. Oh, a divorce Oreo.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna have an Oreo.
Very good to make it feel better.
Yep,
That's pretty good.
or worse. I don't know. It's God. I'm just empty.
Oh my God.
Halo is 17 years old this week.
The first one?
Yep.
Combat Evolved, huh?
17.
Those were the days, huh?
Yeah. So that's what,
Original
2007.
2007. Is that? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I was playing 2
17.
in high school.
17 years old.
Were we not?
Hold on.
That doesn't seem right. It's 17.
It says, yeah, I wrote Halo is 17 years old this week.
Combat Evolved? Because, yeah, that would have been 07. We were playing Halo 2 in high school. That's all we played.
Halo Combat Evolved. It came out in 2001.
So is it maybe Halo like 3 at that point?
Oh, you know what? It was Halo 3.
Halo 3?
Yeah,
Okay.
that. Yeah,
It was.
that
It
came
was.
out.
I forgot to put the 3 because I remember thinking, what came out in 3? The hammer? No.
Not the sword.
What was the big thing with 3? Because I remember that's all I used for a while. 2 had Needler. 3 was. It wasn't Gravity Hammer, was it?
It might have been.
Could have been, yeah.
I think it was. It was something like. It was
Yeah,
something like.
because sword was 2.
It was something everyone hated. It was something that was like, oh, that's a cheap like weapon to use.
Well, the
Could have
hammer.
been.
The hammer
That's
is cheap.
That's why. I
Yeah,
used
it could have been.
Yeah, Halo 3.
Yeah, because I was gonna say Halo 1 came out like right after Y2K.
Yeah.
That was 01 that came out. So then 2 would have been like 2003.
Yeah, because
played
that came out when we were in high school. I think it was like 03 or 04.
Oh, we played the shit out of that.
Sure did. Which Halo was Silent Cartographer? Is that Halo 1? That's like one of the famous opening parts of Halo. I gotta look it up.
I think it's 1.
I think it also.
I'm pretty
is
sure you're
one.
right.
I was a Tony Hawk guy.
I was also a Tony Hawk.
I genuinely didn't get into Halo till
Later.
late 2.
You had a game where you had like 8 melees.
12.
It's the
12 kills, all melees.
it's the 4th level of Halo 1.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That was at Andy's house.
Yeah, that's right.
In
That was a lot of.
That back living room.
Remember when we had to like, if we wanted to switch usernames, we'd have to pay for it.
Still have to do that, by the way.
Yeah,
Microsoft.
I do remember having to do account recovery.
so many times. Anytime we'd go to a different house or something,
Had to write my dad's credit card number down on a piece of paper.
so we could re-up for another month.
Well, I had to ask him first on that one, but every time we had to do account recovery, we had to put in all the info all over again.
Yep.
To the point where I just had it memorized.
God,
God, I could have done evil things with that.
Yeah, we were good boys.
Kinda, a little bit. Those were good times, though.
What you got? Oh, yeah.
The Fever lose to the Suns in first round of playoffs, ends a historical rookie season for Caitlin. I forget, like the playoffs for WNBA is so short. That
just a
first
one
round
game?
is best of 2.
So whoever wins, wait,
You have to win
best of 3.
Best of 3.
You gotta
so
win
have to
2.
win 2.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then I think it's 5 and then 7 for the finals.
3, 5, 7. Okay.
But
I wish it was 5,
Suns
7.
Suns are just a better team. I think they were the 2.
The Connecticut Sun.
I think they're the 2. Yeah, because it's that Alyssa
Thomas.
like she's and Coop Copper.
Kalia Copper.
Whatever. Anyway,
I know more about this than
they're
you
a
do.
much better team. And I think I'll just say this now because it's definitely on here. Caitlin Clark wins Rookie of the Year.
She should.
Yeah, shouldn't even have been close.
Yeah.
I would assume it probably wasn't.
Yep. I'll skip that one. Last of Us 2 trailer released.
Oh, you bet your ass
Really?
I watched that right away.
Oh yeah.
Did you?
Oh,
I haven't seen it.
it's so good.
Okay. I actually don't
it
want to
also
watch it because
has,
I want to watch the season again.
It also has a woman who I really love in it this season named Caitlin Deaver.
Okay.
Is also in it. She was the daughter in Last Man Standing with Tim Allen's show. And then she was also the love interest in the Dear Evan Hansen movie.
Okay. I thought you were going to tell me Tomei's in it or something.
No. But yeah, Caitlin Deaver is great. Trailer looks good, man. It looks like they're going to pick right up.
Oh, they sure will.
I mean, it is HBO
What's the
after
last
all.
thing we saw on there? I don't remember. What's the last thing?
They entered that town.
In Jackson.
It was like on the horizon,
That's
basically.
right. That's right. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to rewatch it before this drops.
And there was a bunch of horrible shit that was about to happen, and they got out.
Oh, they went to the hospital thing.
They sure did.
And then
Joel got her out.
Joel got her out. They're walking. Yeah, okay.
And
Yeah, they were going to do some stuff to her.
Yeah, Joel got her out because he fucking shot Marlene in the head.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
In the parking garage.
Yeah, I want to rewatch that before 2 comes
That's
out.
right. That's right. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I need to go back to.
I actually wrote it here. Fortnite or Halo 3 is 17 years old this week.
Okay.
I wrote it twice, but I put 3 here this time.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
There it is. Okay. Oh man, let's just reminisce about this for a second. And Fost, you can too a little later, I guess. But Fortnite turned 7 years old this week. So that means what? 2017. Mm-hmm. What was your first
impression?
Like, how did you come across it?
Bryce. Yeah.
How did you know how he came across it? Was it just like the new game out?
We were both on PlayStation at the time. Would have been PS.
4? It was 4.
Was it a 4? Okay, so PS4. Bryce was like, "Hey, have you heard about this new game? It's free to play. It's
Yep.
everyone's playing it." I'm like, "I'm sure they are."
Yep.
And then I don't even know. Could you even run duos at that point? Like when it first came out, you could. Okay,
Solos, duos, squads.
So we probably ran some duos, Bryce and I, and then I was like, "This is a lot to take in. I don't understand."
Well, especially because it was the normal game. That was before no build, so that it was.
It was build.
Although it was pretty much no build. Like no one knew.
Nobody
how to
was
build.
building. Yeah, no. And then I started picking up on it a little bit. We probably got a battle royale relatively quick, and then I was hooked. And then we started playing it. You came over,
Yeah. So
or you guys would come over.
I saw
but
it. The first time I ever saw it was at your house, and I remember thinking, "Okay, I get it." And I really loved the thing that really got me was the storm.
Yeah.
The concept of a BR that makes everyone come together as time goes.
Oh, the thing came off there.
Gosh darn it, as DeChambeau would say. Gosh darn it.
It was definitely an
Golly.
interesting. I can't say I've played a BR, which means battle royale for you people out there. I can't say I ever played a battle royale prior to that. You're on it. You got it.
Here we go.
Photo streams. We got it.
Hey.
Yeah. So I never played a BR prior to
me
that.
either.
So it was hard to like get that concept and understand what to do.
Yeah.
In a brand new game, but
Once we got hooked, though,
we were hooked. Yeah.
man, that was even to this day. That first 3 or 4 seasons is by far the best time we ever had gaming.
Oh,
By far.
and that's why it's so hard to game now, because
Yeah, it's
hard to compare.
regardless
that.
of the game, it's just not as fun now. But but it was also kind of a new,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I remember my first win, and I remember being like, "Holy fuck, we did it!" Like that was, and then we started playing with Ghost and Amza and all of them.
Woody.
And that was
Yeah.
the time of our lives, man. That when we were playing every night, yeah, Woody, Amza, Ghost, Bryce, like Phil, like that era.
we
Probably won't be topped for gaming. That
I
was
think it's the reason why we both got PCs, right?
1,000,000%. Yeah.
Okay.
So I could stream too.
Yeah. I made that switch too, and then from there it was just like that's all we played. There was never like what we do sometimes. We're like, what should we play?
Yeah.
It was you're on the
was
Fortnite at a certain time.
For a couple years, and there was off times every once in a while, but for a while it was
Damn near every night.
you could look forward to that every night. You get on and you go, they're all on.
Yep.
Here we go.
Squatting up.
Dude. Oh man. And again, it was learning together too. I like that's the thing with Fortnite now is there's new stuff every once in a while, but nothing ever really sticks.
Yeah.
Back then, when a new gun came out, we were like, holy shit. Let's try this new whatever. Like when I remember the FAMAS came in and we're like, this is a burst? What the fuck is a burst? You know what I mean? Like just we were all learning it. And then it was all new. Like Fortnite was still turning into the game that it is now. Yeah, man. And then I gotta give your ex-wife some credit. Nick was the first one to show me people streaming it.
Oh yeah.
She showed me Ninja way early. I think Ninja had like 400 viewers.
Yeah.
And she showed me, and I was like, that was back when he was Ninja's hyper.
Yep.
He was like
That's right.
screaming and, not family friendly. And she was like, this guy's funny. And I was like, really, this dude? Like,
Yeah.
and then you start watching him and you're like, oh, he's light years better at this game than everyone.
Well, he's a Halo guy before, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
But like, even with the builds, he was doing a 90 back then when it wasn't even a 90. Like he was just, him and Tfue were like, and Myth were like just better than everyone, and that is again another part of why Fortnite isn't fun anymore is everyone got good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
back then there was a handful of people, even like Hamlin's, all of them, like you would watch them and go, this is like blowing my mind.
Yeah.
And now everybody
And
can
now
do that.
any 12-year-old is that.
Yeah, they're
you know what I'm
cranking.
saying?
Yeah.
I'll also say I watched a clip of Courage talking about it, and I agree. Basically, like there's not an incentive to win in Fortnite. Like, of course you want to win, but the feeling of winning in Fortnite is like you win and you're like,
Cool.
all right, another win. When back then it was like,
You're like, oh shit, I
holy
gotta
fuck,
win.
we gotta win. You know what I mean? Like that
Yeah,
incentive is kind of gone. Anyway, yeah, I remember sitting on your couch and Nick showed me her phone. And she's like, "Have you seen this Ninja guy
On
and
Twitch
then, like,
or something.
Fast forward, it's like he's arguably the most important person to ever happen to gaming because of where streaming has gone now.
Yeah.
Because of him. Just wild, man. Anyway, 7 years, man.
That adds up. Yeah.
7
yeah.
years, and for me, about
It's a free game, Matty. It's free.
let's call it $9,000 in 7 years.
God.
It's a lot of skins.
I'm maybe $900. I don't know.
I bet you're above 900.
Yeah, all the
bet
battle
you-
passes. I bought some skins over the years.
I bet
too.
you are.
Yeah. I got to be up there.
Yeah, I had to put in another 50 the other day because that Iron Man
Oh, yeah.
package
Yeah.
dropped.
Oh, I know. I got on the other night just to look at skins. I just need to know what's in there.
Well, the best, and now that you got this big raise here, the best 3 months of Fortnite are Halloween and Christmas
Oh, yeah.
for skins.
Yeah, Christmas is always fun.
Christmas
and
is
you get
really
free shit.
fun.
I did get to experience
you get,
one
you get
Christmas
free
there.
stuff, but the Halloween skins,
Yeah, they're good.
the Halloween and Christmas skins are always bangers.
Yep.
It's always good. Anyway, Fortnite's 7 years old, man.
Makes me feel old.
Shout out to all the
Games.
people we used to play with that I haven't talked to in 4 years.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I talk to Ams every once in a while. Check in with him.
I still have his jersey that you made.
Yeah. Yep.
with the Matty.
That was a good day, man. I hit
the logo on
I
it.
hit a jackpot that day. That's why I bought those.
Yeah. Yeah.
$4,000 jackpot on online gambling slots.
Yeah.
What was that site called?
What, Bet 365 or something like that?
Bet,
Oh,
bet now.
Bet now.
Bet online.
It wasn't
Bet
Bet
Now.
Now. It was
I think it was.
you think it was Bet Now?
Yeah, I think so.
I would know the interface. Well,
I remember
wonder if have any money.
when we would play for it, and like in between games while we were waiting in the queue.
Oh, yeah, I was
You'd
doing
immediately
blackjack.
flip
I
over.
was-
You'd turn the stream on, and you'd be doing
It is.
online slots, and it'd be lagging really bad.
Dude,
Yeah.
I had some nights on that, man. I remember I was in a call with Colby and Bryce, and I was doing like $300 blackjack hands. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
I remember when you'd be doing like roulette and stuff too.
And then I remember with Bryce and you one time I went on a run of like 4 hands in a row, and I think I did like 2 or 3 like $750 blackjack hands, and we were all freaking out.
And you hit on
And
him
I
too.
hit on them.
Yeah. Cashed it out, and then we played some Fortnite. I'm pretty sure.
Those were good times, man. And then he didn't put my calipers on, and so
I know.
cut him out of my line.
I know. I hear you.
All right. Fortnite, I already said that. Anyway, a lot of good times on the fort.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, man. That season 2, 3, 4 was something special.
Yeah. It'll never happen again.
That was Haunted.
Yep.
That was the tack, the pump. That was back when people could double pump. Remember when double pump happened?
Oh yeah.
And we were just getting clapped.
Oh yeah.
Double pump was you used to be able to hold 2 pumps and shoot the pump, switch and shoot the pump.
Oh
So
shit!
now if
So
you
you don't
hold
have to
2 pumps,
reload.
you would go pump and then it takes a second to pull out and then you can shoot. So they fixed it.
But it was more
They
instantaneous.
used to go, especially on keyboard, you go boom, boom, that fast with 2 pumps.
Oh
It was-
god!
Yeah,
it was
yeah, you're
instant
toast.
nasty.
laser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was nasty. All right. Let's see here. Oh man. Derrick Rose retires.
He sure did.
16 seasons, I believe.
Wow.
It was time though.
Yeah, it was time. Man, oh man. Of course, whenever someone big retires like that, I always go and watch like their career highlights, and
That's one of the ultimate.
He's got some.
One of the ultimate what ifs.
hard to find someone more electric than that couple seasons he had.
Those damn knees.
Dude.
Yeah, that injury, and then he got a.
Yeah,
he
he-
ended up injuring it again.
He's up there. He's up there for the biggest what if ever, maybe.
yeah.
Penny is there. Brandon Roy's there. Like there's a handful of these guys that are like,
I think
their trajectory-
he might be the one though, because Brandon Roy was kind of the what if of just what if his knees were healthy, he would have just been really good for a long time.
yeah,
but
he was an MVP.
yeah, he was not there, and D Rose was there, and then that one injury
You
just
want
really derailed the whole
you
thing.
want to have a trip down memory lane and jaw dropped. Watch those that couple seasons of Derrick Rose highlights. It's
Nasty.
nasty.
Unreal athleticism,
And it was really fun too, because I've always, and you know me, I've always really liked 2-foot jumpers. That's why I like Jason Richardson a lot, and Derrick Rose was a 2-foot jumper, and I always thought it looked so cool to do, like he'd catch an alley oop off 2 feet instead of just running.
Yeah.
Man, nasty man.
He's a freak.
those like Cleveland and Chicago series were really good.
Except for that, I think game 6, he hit a fadeaway 3 over Braun and banked it in.
He
And I was
definitely
like,
did.
God damn it. He's good though. Anyway, shout out to D Rose, man. Gave us a lot of highlights, gave us a lot of fun in the NBA, man. Wish you the best. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Friend of the pod.
I don't think we'll see him though. Like he's not a personality, you know what I mean? Like he's
No.
not going to be
Yeah.
on
No,
TNT.
he'll disappear into his own life.
Yeah, man. Good for him. Oh man, you want to talk about? I'm still gonna call it a Woj bomb, even though he's gone. I'm not sold on the Shams. I know. I think he's kind of a douche.
Okay.
Like,
yeah,
what's the term for Shams?
Shams. I mean, Shams.
I don't know.
Sham
Somebody
bomb
tried-
is even better.
somebody tried to
The
make
Sham
something
bomb
up.
is pretty good.
Sham bomb
actually.
is good, but I don't know. I love Woj. Anyway, I saw this on my phone when it popped up, and I was like, this has to be a mistake.
Nope.
Carl Anthony Towns traded to the Knicks for Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, I can't believe they let Randall
What
go.
the
Isn't
fuck
there
is
like
happening?
a third player to be named later or something?
I think so.
That's going to like the Hornets or something like that. Yeah.
But those are the two.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I guess, and Karl Anthony Towns is a good player.
Yeah.
I guess I just thought the Knicks were really building something
With Randall?
with Randall.
Yeah.
And Randall has had a few great last seasons.
I guess they're building it more around Brunson at this point.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think they were ready
And-
to move off of him.
And from what I've read, none of them knew this was happening.
Yeah.
Like Kat had no idea. Julius had no idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, didn't Towns just tweet out like just an ellipsis?
dot.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what the fuck was that all about?
Pretty wild, man.
That'll be interesting
I don't
to
know
see.
if the Knicks got better.
I feel like it's kind of a lateral move.
Can I
really.
tell you why I don't think the Knicks got better? Is Julius Randle is 25 and 10, dude. DiVincenzo's really, really good.
Wasn't he like the most
Here's the
accurate
thing,
3-point shooter in the league?
The way that the Knicks play, they run. They really run.
That doesn't work well
And
for
Julius Randle could run. DiVincenzo could run.
Towns. Is not a runner.
Karl Anthony Towns is not. Karl Anthony Towns is a free throw to free throw at the most runner. And that's like what the Knicks had going for them is they were in better shape than everyone, and they were just. And I don't know.
They wanted
gonna be
less
weird, man.
lefties.
I guess. Yeah.
So many lefties on that goddamn team.
Yeah.
Stop.
Anyway, yeah, that was a bomb though. That was out of nowhere. Did not expect that.
Yeah, I didn't know these deals happened at this time of year.
Yep. I want to save these. Save that. Okay, moving on.
To the back.
You want to talk about White Sox?
It hit me with it.
What happened?
I'm ready to feel bad again.
I mean, they ended the season kind of on a win streak.
On a heater.
They did. I mean, they lost the all important game against Detroit.
Correct.
And so the cruel irony of Benetti being on hand to call that game.
Correct.
Is
he had to be a little side grin.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it was more like a major grin because they were pouring beer on him in the clubhouse when that happened.
Send
So-
Tigers to the playoffs. Too.
So I'll let
Yeah,
you
the-
say what they did. What did the White Sox achieve?
I don't know if you could really call it achieving, but they are now.
That works. I didn't even mean to do that.
Yeah, they're the owners of the worst record in modern baseball history.
41.
41, 121.
Jesus Christ. 80 games.
Can I tell you something though?
I'm really surprised that they only lost one of those last 6 games.
I will say I would take it as a win that they got over 40. I did not think they'd get over 40.
I didn't either. I really didn't either. I really thought in that last set of 6 games that they were going to lose 5 of them.
Yeah.
Well, because they played the Tigers, but then I thought that they could win against Anaheim
They did.
because aren't they really bad too?
They're pretty bad.
So I was like, they could win those. Tigers though,
I figured they would win maybe like 1, maybe 2 against Anaheim, and then they would get swept by Detroit.
Yeah.
Because I figured, Detroit has something to play for right now. They're they're gonna be dialed in, and they've been torturing the White Sox all season.
Yep.
And then they lost that.
Who
first,
hasn't?
They lost. Yeah, no kidding. They lost that first game. I was like, okay, well, here we go. And then they won all the rest of them.
pretty wild, pretty crazy. Yeah, it's a tough season.
Yeah. Yep. And Jerry Reinsdorf put out a big note at the big letter to the fans at the end of the season, which so much of it is it's just empty words.
You guys got to get Chris Sale back.
They need to do
And
a
the big
lot
hurt.
of things.
They need every great player that's ever
And
walked
Michael
over.
Jordan.
Yep.
Sure.
That would put butts in the seat.
Michael Jordan would have been a better hitter than Martin Maldonado was.
Yeah. He's bad.
He really would have been.
Look, man.
It's just frustrating.
I'll also say this too, a pretty crazy stat. I told you this earlier. The last 3 years, they have lost 80 games, or no, they have won 80 games, and then
81.
hold on. Anyway, they've gone down 20 wins every year.
Yeah.
Wow.
in a row. So like this year's 41, last year was 61.
So next year's gonna be
So
21.
next year's 21.
And then the year after that's 1. Yeah, it's
Rad, man.
the team was just so dreadful, and it was just like the offense was bad. They had one player on the entire roster who had an OPS of over 700.
Jesus.
And it was Yohan Moncada, who only played 12 games the whole season.
Wow.
So
it's a dumpster fire.
that was
over there.
really bad. And like, they're going to trade Garrett Crochet in the offseason. They're probably going to trade Luis Robert as well.
Yeah.
And so
And get no one.
and they're going to get prospects.
a couple chicken sandwiches and
Yeah. Like, so you're going to get prospects.
It's bad.
And like, Reinsdorf he's like, well, one positive thing to take away from it is the minor league system looks really promising. The AA team won the championship, which they did, and then their single A affiliate went to the championship and lost. And so like, there's obviously there are some players in the minor leagues that are really good that I am assuming they're going to call up and just say fuck it, let's give him a go and see what happens, because he's already come out and said like, we're not going to do much in the free agent market, which I mean, if I'm a free agent, I'm not touching that. I don't want anything to do with that, because everybody in the league knows that Reinsdorf is a shitty owner. So
Pretty bad, man.
I don't want to get involved with that. They know, you also know that if they negotiate, they're not going to give you a big contract. I mean, the biggest one they've ever given out was $75 million.
yeah,
Pretty bad.
sell them.
I truly hope so.
Yeah.
That would be a huge upgrade if that were the case.
Let's see. Oh, we already talked about U.S. wins President's Cup 18.5 to 11.5.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's stay on baseball. A couple things for Ohtani here. He passed Ichiro for most stolen bases by a Japanese player, which is
Insane.
that's pretty impressive to pass Ichiro in stolen bases.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially considering he's only been in the league for just a few years.
And he's much bigger than Ichiro.
Yeah, he is.
You know what I mean? Like Ichiro was a little quick guy.
Otani's a big, quick guy.
Yeah. So Ohtani ends the regular season, 54 home runs, 59 stolen bases, 130 RBIs, and batted .310.
Yeah.
As a DH.
He almost got the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
He was like 3.03 behind Luis Ariz for average.
310.
He did it again.
Yeah, he did
for
it
the
again.
season is nuts, first of all.
Yeah.
And then
The power,
I
the
think his
speed.
OPS was like,
It had to be over 1,000.
it was like it was over.
It had to have been. Yeah.
Well, and that's
Just
like
nuts, man.
that's like the first 130 RBI season in a long time.
and he
too.
played the whole season, no injury. So that's good.
Yeah, it's we probably saw one of the better seasons ever
Yeah.
by a player.
Yep.
And who's to say that he's not going to do that again? You know what I mean? Like,
That's what Ronald Acuna does too when he is healthy.
Yeah.
By the way. And I hate the Braves.
59, 54, and 59.
That's pretty crazy.
Does he get 60-60 next year?
Probably.
No, I don't think so, because he'll be pitching next
He'll be
year.
pitching too, so
I think there'll be
days
some,
where he pitches, he actually hits really well too.
yeah.
Like they say
I don't think he's going to go on a tear like this though.
yeah, you never know.
Who knows?
I wouldn't put it past him.
130
I mean,
RBIs.
if
is
there was a
awesome.
player in the league that could manage,
It's him.
pitching a heavy workload and still hitting 50 plus home
Yeah,
runs, it's
I just
gonna
saw
be
that
him.
clip of what was the game where he pitched against Trout and struck him out at the end for the
World Baseball Classic.
Baseball Classic.
Yeah. I also think that they're not going to fully throw him in next year. I think
Yeah,
they're going
yeah.
to slowly work him in pitching.
They're good, man.
Do like spot starts.
Who do you have winning the series of the world?
The series of the world.
I got to go with Houston. I think it's going to be Houston and San Diego.
You think San Diego's
In the
gonna,
World
gonna
Series.
take him down?
I mean, I think they're going to be in the World Series, and I think Houston wins it.
Boy, oh boy.
That's just me being a little biased, but if I
I'd love to see Baltimore there, but they
Me too. I don't-
they were pretty cold at the end of
Kinda
the year
fell
though.
off.
Yeah.
I could also see.
I hate to say this. I think Yanks make a run.
Yeah.
I think for TV's sake, Yankees Dodgers would be unbelievable.
Can you imagine a Yankees
for
Dodgers?
ratings.
Judge
That would be the best rated
That would
World
be-
Series in 30 years.
I'll tell you what, that would make the World Series must see TV.
It
would.
would. It would be.
That would be the most watched baseball event in decades.
Even if one of them get there.
I think so too.
be
I mean,
must
last year was the fucking Texas Rangers against
Yeah.
the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
It had to be
Judge
one of the
versus
lowest
Ohtani,
rated.
That would be bananas.
Yeah, that would do really well.
That would be crazy.
It's both massive markets.
I think they're good. They're a good team, man. I think Yanks go on a run. Yeah, you can never count out Houston. Who knows? Dodgers could go on a run.
Dodgers need to have their pitchers healthy though,
Yeah.
because Glasnow's been hurt for a while.
Yeah, I don't know if they're getting him back, but
I don't know.
it'll be interesting. Actually, all the teams in the playoffs are actually like it's a really good field of teams.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you have
they have matchups already.
yeah,
they do.
When you have
Well,
Baltimore,
they can't have it yet because they still have that doubleheader to figure out for Atlanta and the Mets.
Oh, that's right. AL's all set up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's a solid. I mean, when you have Baltimore as a wild card team,
And Royals.
That's pretty good.
So it's
Royals are good.
Royals who play the Yankees. Winner of that.
yeah, and then Houston would play. Well, Houston's going to beat Detroit, and they'll play the Cleveland Indians, Guardians.
I hope they go back to the Indians. I really do. The Guardians just sounds
Stupid.
yeah. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
Cubbies missed it by 3 games,
Yep.
just barely. They actually finished okay the last 15 games, but
The White Sox missed it by a couple.
just didn't make it. Man.
Yeah, at least.
And they were right in the running at the end there.
Last 10 Cubbies are 6-4. You got to do 8 or 9 of those. You got to win.
Yep.
But
Can't win them all.
Seattle's out.
Yeah, Seattle I think set a record as being the only I heard this on the radio the other day. I think that they became one of the only teams in the history of baseball to ever miss the playoffs after leading their division by 10 plus games 2 different times in a season.
Yeah. Well, Houston's their daddy.
there's
Let's just put it
Houston,
that way. Yeah.
And it's Seattle. They're one of the
Houston just
they're one of the most
The good news
cursed
is,
franchises in the
Fost,
world.
you're only
Yeah.
57 games back from first place.
Hey, they make a run.
Yeah.
They've won 5 out of 6. They're going to do it.
All right.
They just have to do that 11 times.
LA Thieves announced new COD. You know how you bet a little bit on COD last year?
Yeah.
You know at least a few names there.
Yeah.
This next season is going to be the craziest season ever. LA Thieves, Optic, and FaZe all signed huge. It's going to be. So LA Thieves announced a new roster. This is by far the best roster they've ever had. It's all 4 just huge. So LA Thieves' new roster is Ghosty, Scrap, Hydra, and Envoy, which are
I've heard of all of
different
those.
on different teams. They were
Yeah.
the best players on different teams, and they
Okay.
got all 4 together.
Wow.
It's like a Monstars team.
Yeah. yeah.
It's
Stole everybody's talents.
they're gonna be nasty. Optic's gonna be nasty, but I'm really excited for that, man.
Yeah.
Ghosty, Scrap, Hydra, and Envoy. That's scary. Scary. You guys know who Frank Drabant is?
No, but I got a weird feeling you're going to tell me who it is.
What if I was
He
just
is.
no? All right, next one.
Okay. We don't care.
Frank Drabant is the director of Shawshank.
Okay.
Oh, we care.
We talked about him earlier.
Comes out of retirement to direct a few episodes of Stranger Things season 5.
Really?
Interesting. So he came
I like
back,
that.
He came back to direct Shawshank Redemption 2.
Yeah.
That's a movie that never needs to be remade or touched.
No. Please don't.
The funny thing is, somebody probably did, and it was just like a C or D level movie.
I'm sure
and
it's
it
been
was
talked
really
about, of course.
For sure.
bad. Yeah. What did he do after he got out?
And the thing is, I would love to know, but it just doesn't need to happen.
No,
Nope.
it's not important, really.
I think they're gay on that boat for the rest of their lives.
For the rest of their lives.
For the rest of their lives.
That's a dream you have.
Damn, who's getting...
You know who's taking it. Dufresne's taking it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman's a power bottom.
Yeah, for sure.
But
He is giving him the pile driver.
Yeah.
He is.
Frame's
he
a big
is.
body, though. That's...
It is.
But Morgan Freeman is Morgan Freeman.
Yep.
He's narrating what's going on the whole time.
Rock the boat, baby. That's what it's called. Rock the boat.
Yep.
Shawshank Redemption 2. Rock the boat.
Get busy fucking.
Redeemed.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Get busy fucking.
Get busy fucking.
Dying. All right. Logan Paul and fiance welcome baby girl named Esme. Any of your kids ever almost named Esme?
Obviously,
No.
they're Twilight fans.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope.
I don't hate that name.
It's fine.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well just finish it up and just call her Esmeralda.
Did you guys do this when you're naming your kids? I automatically go to the name is cool, but what am I gonna call them?
Yeah.
Like the nickname? Did that cross your mind?
Yeah.
That's the first thing I go to. Like
Yeah.
Esme, I was thinking like what I'd probably call her Ez.
I hardly ever call my kids by their full
That's what I'm
name.
saying. Like
Yeah.
you got Harry.
I
called him that the other day.
Nobody.
It was. You are literally the only person that calls him.
Yeah. I bet.
that. My mom calls him H.
H. Yeah.
And just H.
H bomb.
Yeah. I call him Harrison. I call him a lot of things though.
Yeah.
Little fucker.
Yeah.
Hey, little fucker.
Little asshole.
No, I usually call him little man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
great
not going to
movie.
be able to do that for long. I
Yeah.
guess do whatever you want. but
I'll do it.
little man when he's a grown man is.
I will do it until
debilitating.
I will do it until the day he becomes taller than me because he will.
Yeah.
He's supposed
so?
to. The doctor said he's supposed to be 6'8".
Holy shit.
I
How
will
can they-
put money down that he's not over 6'5". I'll put money.
I'm taking the under as well. That's pretty
Yeah.
tall.
6'8"? That's Phil height.
I was going to say,
I
did
mean-
you have sex with Phil?
I was supposed to be that tall, but I ended up not having arches.
No way
in
in
my feet.
hell. Well, doctor also told me I was 5'10". I think these doctors are full of shit.
I agree. That's why I haven't been to one
I
in
think
10
he'll
years.
be tall for sure.
Yeah.
But 6'8".
Yeah, he
that's
would-
basketball play. Like that's
He
that's
definitely
wild.
he will be taller than me.
that's crazy.
Okay.
By how much I don't know, but he. Will,
I would
he
like
will
to
be
put
taller
a money.
than
I would like to put some money in on that. Let's do an over under taller than Fost. I think he'll be right at your height. I think he's going to be exactly at your height.
I'll take the over.
I will take the over
The mom's like 4 feet tall. Where would the height come from?
from me.
I'll take the over, but he's
But
definitely
taller
under
than you?
6'8".
Yeah,
Yeah. You never know.
yeah. He will more than likely be taller than me.
All right, I got the under.
Okay.
That'll be a long wait for that.
Yeah,
payout, huh?
seriously.
We
we won't be alive.
We'll reconvene on this in about 8 years
Yeah.
Okay, I'll remember that.
when the podcast is still going.
I'll remember it.
Okay.
All right, a few more here.
Okay.
Marvel and DC lose trademark for the term superhero
Okay.
to public use. Basically, they said that superhero isn't conducive to just Marvel DC movies, and so that term is now public use. It's more broad than just.
They're just them using it.
So
Okay.
technically, they can still use that term, but it's not exclusive to Marvel and DC now.
It's a Marvel superhero.
Legally.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Gotta cross that off.
here. Blah blah. Yeah, I got a couple here.
Any that I won't care about because I have to pee. We're just over 2, and I haven't peed yet, and I drink water.
Yeah, I mean, I have one that'll be really quick if you want to go.
Is that now?
That you won't care about. Sure.
Okay.
Rashee Rice feared to have torn ACL.
Wow, we're
Yeah.
really up on the news.
Yeah.
That happened today.
Too bad luck.
That's definitely a bad look for my other fantasy league because I just
You got
picked
him?
him up and he's been kicking ass for me.
He's so first 3 games he's been one of the best receivers in the league. And how it happened sucked. That Mahomes threw a pick. It was on the tackle, and then he kind of fell over Mahomes on the play and tore his ACL.
What a way to go!
Yeah, that sucks, man. Yeah, they've had. I mean, that's now their starting running back and number 1 WR1 now gone for them. So someone's gonna step up.
It's Mecole Hardman time.
Yeah, they
And-
really
and
might
Xavier
have to
Worthy.
be. Xavier Worthy is now, I guess, wide receiver 1.
For now,
Travis had a really good game today, but like, yeah, it's probably Xavier. And Xavier,
is really fast.
He had a 57-yard reception.
Oh,
today
I
for a
guess they
touchdown.
have Smith-Schuster too.
They have Juju.
They might make him
bigger role. But yeah, that's a big loss, man. That sucks. And I think ACL is that season.
That's the season. Yeah, if it's torn ACL, he's out for the year. He's not coming back.
Yeah, that blows. Yeah. I watched that game today, and literally Xavier Worthy just lined up on the left and just ran straight, and just in 4 strides was behind the DB.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then Mahomes threw just a bomb, and he just went, "Yep," and just caught it. By the way, pretty wild because you think of Mahomes like big arm. That was the longest touchdown pass he's had since 2022.
Oh, in the air?
In the air. 57. Yeah, like you would think he would add a ton of those. And
well, I mean, he didn't have Tyreek Hill to throw to.
The last one was 60-something to Tyreek.
Yeah, I mean, that was
That's it.
40% of his touchdown passes were just throwing it as far as he could and just hoping that he'd be back there, and he usually was.
Yeah. I just thought that was kind of a wild stat. A couple years without something over 57. They did win today against the Chargers. Herbert was pissed. I've never seen Herbert's a pretty like laid back dude. When they lost the last time he came off the field, he smashed his helmet into the bench like as hard as he could.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be frustrating because they're in so many of those games, and there's always just mismanagement.
Literally, Herbert's entire NFL career is losing by a touchdown or less and being right there at the end.
Yeah,
like I bet you he's lost
over 10
games that way. Seriously,
from Staley being like, "Hey, we could take a field goal right here, but instead we're going to go for it on 4th and 15 instead of kicking a field goal." Oh well, I guess we're going to lose the game now.
It's tough. I kind of feel bad for Herbert too. Like he has Quentin Johnson, but other than that, it's like there's just no options on that team. It's.
What are you talking about? He's
got a tough look, man.
He's got Lad McConkey to throw to.
Yeah, who had a game today, and he's on Colby's bench.
I know, still won.
Didn't matter. Yeah. Oh yeah, we can talk about that. Yeah, so Colby won today. We had a matchup in our fantasy league.
Also had the first ever trade go through.
Yep, we had a trade go through, which was really funny too. Because I when I got on the next day, I just saw everyone I gave you dropped pretty much.
Yep.
So that was kind of funny. But yeah, your team went. When Young Ho Koo has 20. You know it's going to be a tough scene for me.
That's my guy.
You know it's going to be. And I'm going to guess that I haven't looked, but I'm going to guess that Zay Flowers ended with 2 points.
He sure did.
Did he actually?
Yeah, so I will let you people know out here. I gave Matty Travis Kelce.
Yep, that's 2 points.
I'm a giant Travis Kelce hater, but I wanted to pick him up because he's usually performs, and he hasn't done shit all year. And so just out of spite and just being mad at the world, I finally traded Travis Kelce away.
Yep, and then the very day that you do that, he goes off for like 7 catches for 90.
Yeah, he had a pretty good game.
He had 16.
But I got
good luck with Dalton Schultz, by the way.
Who?
I had Dalton Schultz for 3 weeks. He fucking blows.
It's okay. I got Pittman out of you, and it's
a tough look when Brian Robinson, Justin Jefferson, and Neighbors have over 60 points together. That's a tough look.
Yeah, Neighbors might be out.
And Young Ho. And then out of nowhere, George Pickens had a really crazy game now. Yeah.
I got a solid. I have a solid team, honestly.
Conky had 17.
Yeah, I know. I didn't play him.
And Michael.
It's
but
okay.
You didn't really have a place to put. No one, like, if you would have put Michael here, you would have only gotten 1 more point.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Justin Tucker, it's his worst start.
Yeah.
Of his career so far. I think he's missed like 4 or 5 field goals. Or no. He's missed like 3 of 6 or something like that. It's not good.
That's not like him.
I mean, he's been in the league for a long time.
Also,
he's going to reach that point.
I think you might regret dropping the Bears D. That's.
I have a good D.
I think Bears D is like top 5 maybe right now.
Maybe I'll get him back. Good. I don't know. I don't know where they are.
Jets D's been doing good for me. 8, 16, 11.
Yeah, they only gave up, 9 points?
9 points today to Denver. Shout out to Bo Nix, by the way, threw a touchdown today, and shout out to Bucky, he scored today.
Yeah.
I love that Bucky's like
Playing.
damn near their starting running back now.
Yeah.
I love that. He's a little shifty guy.
He's good.
Yeah, Zay Flowers 2 points. That's not going to get it done.
1 catch for 10 yards is
Nope.
So you have Tony Pollard left, and I have Charbonnet left, and I'm down by 27. So let's say Pollard has.
So I won.
Pollard averages 12. Let's call it. So I would need Charbonnet to have like 35.
Yep. So he would need to have
Which
about.
he had 25 last week.
Okay.
But Kenneth Walker is active.
I was going to say he's now the backup. So have fun.
But he could just. What if Seattle goes off? He gets like 4 goal line touchdowns. Still wouldn't be enough.
It's not impossible.
Like 4 yards and 4 touchdowns still wouldn't be enough.
Nope. Chalk it up as an L for yourself there.
Yeah, no, that's fine. My team's not great without. I mean, CMC's got out for damn near the season. It's like 30 points away from my team every day or every week. Blows, man. And honestly, Mahomes isn't playing good.
You
He had
had
12
to,
today.
You just
Like,
had to have
he's
him.
in. Well, just wait till
I know.
see. You know they pick it up. Yeah, Travis is going to get so many targets moving forward, mainly because,
You have to.
well, they have no run game now, and then Rashee Rice is out now too, so he's going to get 15 targets a game now. Yeah, pretty good game today. He was the I will say, I think watching that replay, I think Travis is the reason though that pick happened that Rashee Rice got. Like it was to Travis, and he went up like this, and it was a little high, but Travis just kind of went like that, like it was too high, and then the guy caught up behind him. I think he could have batted it down. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Probably shouldn't have traded him looking at it now, but that's okay.
whatever.
I win.
It's fine. I look forward to them picking it up in the last like 9 games and Mahomes averaging 35 a game.
Okay.
It's going to happen at some point. He does it every year.
Okay, a few here. I got a couple sad ones for you and a couple cool ones. Which ones do you want first?
Sad.
All right. Trina McGee, who that's Angela on Boy Meets World,
Okay.
suffers miscarriage after getting pregnant at 54.
Oh.
Yep.
Wait, we're talking about the black girl, right?
Huh?
Okay.
Yep.
Sean's girl.
Angela.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, they had a great episode last week. The episode was Raging Corey. Do you know what one Raging Corey is?
I'm sure if I saw it, I would know immediately.
It's where he pushes Alan in the playing basketball.
Oh, yeah.
And they go skydiving, and
Yep.
basically both sons like need more from their dad, and it's
Yep.
really good, man.
That is a good one.
God, it's good.
Dad's not giving me enough attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good. Anyway,
feel
that sucks. Miscarriage. I mean, 54 is pretty dangerous. I think chances are higher, of course, at 54
That would have been a Down syndrome baby, I think.
for a miscarriage. But she seemed real excited about that, so that blows.
Okay, give me another sad one. I just keep pumping them.
Dude, I'm gonna give you a happy one. This
All
last
right.
one sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about this. Lady Gaga announces a companion album to the Joker movie called Harley Quinn. So she is releasing a new pop album
Called Harley Quinn.
called Harley Quinn, and it will come out Thursday, the same day movie comes out. She
A
has
full
released-
length album.
Correct. Full
Wow,
new
she's
album.
doing a lot.
She released the one song already and a music video for it, and it's fantastic. It's exactly what you think
Okay.
a Lady Gaga pop album is.
Have there been any like reviews that like people have seen the movie so far?
Yep.
Like advanced reviews?
Oh yeah. Yeah, like a month ago.
And people are saying,
So, I would say most people said it's experimental,
okay.
but fantastic. Like basically they were saying like, you don't really know what you're getting into. And I kind of like that. And we can kind of tell from the trailer, like,
Yeah.
this is going to be,
A lot different.
I think it's going to be a lot of in his head
Okay.
scenes, if that makes sense. Just like the first one, some people hated it, some people loved it. It's, you can never please everyone. What did they say? That one dude said that basically like Todd Phillips. Okay, so the one negative remark that the first Joker got that I remember, it was like kind of a big thing, was that it got kind of a bad rap for basically fetishizing mental health. Like, it's cool to go kill people because you're mentally ill. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of got a little...
Yeah.
And apparently in this new one, Todd Phillips kind of says, like, fuck you. And we're just going to do that.
Okay.
I guess so. Yeah, I think overall... good reviews, but it does sound like it's like an experience though. Like it is not that first movie. Like it's not because the first movie is backstory and him becoming Joker, and now he's Joker. You know what I mean? So now it's like,
I wonder if this is the last one.
I'm genuinely, and I mean this, I have no idea what to expect.
Same.
Because I know there's music in it, but it's not a musical.
Yeah.
So like, in my mind, the logical place this goes is he has scenes in his head of music. You know what I mean? Like it's like his imagination going. He's stuck in at
Arkham Asylum.
Arkham.
Yeah.
And he's like imagining he falls in love with with Harley. And then the scenes that we see musical are going to be in his head. That's the logical way I see it. Mm-hmm. But everyone that's seen it says you have no idea you're about to see.
Good.
So,
That's what I like to hear.
figured Thursday out.
Okay.
God, that'd be great.
I know. I need to see it immediately.
Hey, Colby,
What's up?
you should flush the toilet next time.
Sorry. I don't want to make a lot of noise.
Christ. Anyway, Gaga companion album Thursday with the movie. Full new Gaga, and it's been confirmed it's a pop album. It's like back to her, because she's had a couple albums that weren't pop. You know what I mean?
Back to the roots.
Kind of a countryish album with Joanne, and she put a music video out. It's great. All the premieres that she's gone to this week, she had like different kind of Harley-esque outfits that were awesome. She's doing it. This is really cool. New Mozart music was found from the 1760s in a German library. So literally a new Mozart song dropped this week, which is crazy to say.
It's time for that mixtape.
But
Did you hear that new Mozart banger?
It was found in a library in Germany, and it's up everywhere, and it's fantastic. I mean, it's it's fucking Mozart.
Do you think
it's crazy?
Do you think classical artists had diss tracks?
Sure.
Yeah.
I bet there's shit hidden in all of those. They were all smarter than anyone now.
Beethoven and Mozart.
I'll take that little sequence of yours. I'll make it way better.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, it's I listened to the whole thing on like in the background. It's not very long.
Yeah.
But pretty cool. I think that's cool that from like 300 years ago, they found new music from Mozart. Like pretty wild.
But we can't find the Titanic or whatever.
Wait for that bass drop to come in.
All right, let's get this over with. This one sucks.
Somebody die?
Maggie Smith
Yeah.
passes away at 89. You know her likely from Harry Potter. She's also Downton Abbey and like a million other things.
And Hook.
Yeah, I saw a photo someone made that I did not cry when she died. I was like, oh fuck, man, that sucks,
But then
I saw a photo that made me tear up, and it was because they died on the same day,
a year apart, right?
Yeah,
Her and Dumbledore?
Her and oh my god, why am I blanking his name? Robin Williams. They died on the same day. And someone did an illustration, and it was like, hello. It said like, it was like him with like walking into heaven, basically. And it was like, hello. What does he call her? Like young girl or
Robin Williams?
yeah.
They died on the same
Yeah.
day.
Just years different.
Right.
I don't remember what
didn't he say hello, Wendy?
It was hello, Wendy, but he called and then it's like,
'cause
hello,
of-
Wendy, and then she says like hello, boy, or whatever. And I was like,
okay. I was like, how does that all tie together? Okay.
I also thought that she and the dude that played Dumbledore died like on the same day, a year apart.
oh, maybe it was that. Maybe it was that.
That's where I was.
Okay,
that's where
maybe
I
it was that. Michael
Gambon.
Gandin.
Michael Gambon.
Gambon, yeah. Anyway, most people would know her. I mean, she's been in a million things, but most people know her as Professor McGonagall from the Potter series.
That's a rough one.
It's weird, man. Like I've never met this person, but because being so into Harry Potter for a long time, she was kind of
felt like family in a way.
kind of a mother because her whole character is very motherly and paternal.
She was kind of like everybody's grandma.
Yeah. And again, I think I tweeted this maybe I just thought it, but I told Hus this the other day. I literally learned a word from her that I use in my mind and to people all the time. It's my favorite line of all time from Potter was her. And it's at the Battle of Hogwarts at the end. And she says that he has a particular proclivity for pyrotechnics. And I'd never heard proclivity in my life. Never heard that before reading that book. And I say that every once in a while, like with Huss or something, like just to be funny. I'm like, proclivity. Anyway, yeah, man. And then they did like a special light show and stuff at Potter World for her and everyone. You know, when someone dies, you put the wand up like this, so everyone met outside the Hogwarts thing and did the wand up and for her and all that shit.
What timing to be there, huh?
Here's the thing though, like 89, right? Yeah,
That's
89.
a hell of a life.
That's a great life, amazing character, amazing characters that she played.
All these old legends are
yeah,
leaving,
man. It's I mean,
Who was she in Hook? That's what I'm trying to figure.
she was Wendy.
But not.
She was old. She was
When
old.
she's old.
She's old.
Wendy.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's what I thought.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. They go to her house. They go to the benefit.
Okay, she's like at the beginning of the movie, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And oh man, I actually just watched a video about how I follow this guy on YouTube that breaks down like this is the best cinematography in movies. Mm-hmm. And there's a scene. It's actually the scene when they go back after the benefit to Wendy's house and they realize that Hook had been there. And like how it's shot, and it is bananas. And it's Spielberg, but
Well, yeah.
crazy how that's shot. Anyway, yeah, that sucks, man. Maggie Smith, 89.
Go on.
McGonagall, yeah. You know what? I'll say this too. Being a huge Potter fan, that first movie, you really had to be hooked in by that movie to get into it.
Hooked in.
And she was one of the people in that movie that hooked me into the magic of that world, because she was in that first movie. She turns into a cat, and I remember seeing that on screen and being like,
oh shit.
"Holy fuck! What did I just see?" That was literally one of the first scenes in the movie that I was like, "Oh, this is like
you can do some real shit in here."
Okay, yeah, and then yeah, through the series, she just becomes kind of a maternal figure. So yeah, Maggie Smith, 89, and then related but not really related, a Harry Potter baking challenge show is coming to the Food Network, hosted by the Weasley brothers, the two twins.
Okay.
I don't know random. The premise. I'm guessing maybe they'll make Harry Potter
Butterbeer.
themed food.
Yes,
I guess
somebody's going to make a Hogwarts cake. It's going to happen.
There's a trailer for it already. It's pretty hard to fuck up a cooking show. You know what I mean? I'm sure it'll be great.
There's a million of them.
Yeah. You know what? I'll say this. I never got into them, but every time I watch like a clip of them, it's great. They're like so entertaining to watch. Like when they have a certain amount of time and they got to get it all plated, and like that's Very interesting, especially the kids ones. You ever watch the kids?
Oh, yeah, I've seen
that
it.
shit
Oh, yeah.
is intense.
There's one clip from one of the kids ones that I see every once in a while. It's so funny every time I see it. It's this girl that she was like putting everything together at the last second. She's trying to get like this bridge looking thing out of candy to hold up.
Yeah.
And she gets it done right at the last second, and then she's watching it, and it just slowly tips over, and she just, the look on her face just goes,
Yeah.
it's so funny.
Yep.
Oh man.
All right. 2 more things, and the last one will take us to our next segment.
Okay.
This is big news for me. But Wicked movie will reportedly have a 2-hour 40-minute runtime.
Ooh, that's a long one, and they're making
Not long enough, baby.
They're making 2 parts out of this.
Correct. That will take us right to Define Gravity right now.
Hell yeah! Oh boy,
240.
240.
Yeah, you need that much time though, man. You to world build,
I mean,
you need a lot of time.
I mean, the musical itself
Sounds
was
wicked.
what, 4 hours long?
No, musicals 240 actually, exactly.
Oh, God, it seems like we were in there for much longer than that.
Pretty much every musical runtime is 240 or 220. Anyway, yeah, 240 for part 1, and then I think part 2 will come out the year after, exactly on the same date, November 22nd. Which
As it should.
Boy, oh boy,
A lot coming up.
no Thanksgiving for me for 2 years.
Yeah.
Look at that.
No Turk.
When
Turk
is
on the go.
Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
It's the last Thursday of November, I think.
What date is that? Can you look that up?
How do you do that?
Calendar on that phone?
Sure do. It's the 20. Wait, no, it's the 28th.
Thanksgiving is?
Supposedly, that's
Okay.
what it says on my calendar. Thanksgiving
I
Day
mean,
is.
it varies. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
think
different every time.
I think like a year ago it was on Preston's birthday.
Is that when the movie comes out?
No, movie's the 22nd, I believe.
Oh, you're good
What's
then.
the 22nd?
I don't know, a
you're
Friday.
Yeah, so it actually comes out 21st.
Yeah, well, you're fine. You're fine.
You got a week before Thanksgiving is when it comes out.
Still canceled. I'm seeing it every day.
You know, Election Day is November 5th. Okay.
I do. I'm really not kidding you. Outside of Dear Evan Hansen, Wicked is my second favorite, and I think I'm going to see this movie
more times.
No, I can't top Dear. I had a sickness
You did.
back then. What did I think I saw it 10 times in 7 days when that movie came out. But I think I might see this 10 times though.
The fact that you saw it more than once in a day, 3 different times, is pretty crazy.
Yeah, man, twice in a row, a couple times.
God. I've never loved anything that much.
Yeah, well,
Not even my own kids.
Exactly.
all right.
That's why you're killing them for Joker.
Last thing, and this will take us into the next thing here. Oregon moves up to number 6 in the country.
As they should.
We are moving up here after a win against UCLA. Bama to number 1. Georgia falls to 5.
That game was fucking bonkers.
One of the best games I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
It didn't start out that way though. That game was a bore fest.
And I am
for
telling
a
you,
little
what's
bit.
the dude's name? Williams,
Yeah.
the receiver.
Ryan Williams?
That play is one of the best plays I have ever seen a receiver make.
He's 17 years old.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's nuts.
I mean, if he would have just made that catch, it would have been an incredible catch because he twisted and.
And
But the
doing
fact that he spun in the air, started running the right way, and then that jab and spin was
and then still scoring the
Dude.
touchdown out of it.
Yeah, he's crazy.
during that moment.
Yeah, and
That
that
was
was the play after Georgia took the lead.
that was one of the most electric plays I've ever seen. That was crazy.
And then Georgia almost won the game anyways.
Yeah.
they got
Threw
a good one.
a pick in the end zone.
Carson Beck, who's like 90 years old. Anyway,
He's older than Maggie.
Oregon to 6.
Nice.
Compliments.
Did you guys watch the game?
I did. I
Fell asleep at the end,
I watched
but
the
yeah.
whole game on my phone because I don't have.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
Yep.
What was it on Fox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tubi doesn't have Fox.
No.
No, I don't think they're partnered with them.
I streamed a little bit of it too while I was playing World of Warcraft last night while the game was on, so I'd kind of switch.
I'll
back
tell
and
you this:
forth.
I'm not a fan of 8 p.m. game.
Too late.
I didn't hate it.
Well, no, I'm fine, but
Nobody on the East
no
Coast
one's
sees it.
watching this game, and that's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
exactly.
we need to be seen, And an 8 p.m. game is fucking rough, man. That shit's ending at 1 a.m. for people.
Yeah.
We'll stay up and watch it then.
I wonder if Kurt stayed up. I'm sure. I bet he did.
You probably did.
I'm sure.
But yeah,
Good game though.
Good game. You know what's really funny?
The defense really looked good.
What's really funny is in my head, I remember watching. I was watching the game, and who was the deep throw? It was to Tez, and I remember watching it, and in my head, right before that play, I go, I guarantee you, Fost out loud is saying, "Throw the ball down the field," because they were just doing checkdowns for like 6 plays in a row.
Yeah,
and I thought that, and then they hiked it, and he threw a ball to Tez, and I was like, "There it is."
So funny thing about that, you want to know what I did on that play?
What?
He drops back to pass. I'm like, please God, throw it down the field.
Yeah.
And then he did.
Yeah.
And as soon as he threw it, I was like, oh shit, he's wide open.
By the way,
Dumped it
and again,
right
this
in the,
is not
right in the basket.
This isn't new to anyone. I had just never seen him play very much. You want to talk about a tight spiral?
he's got it.
Holy shit! Almost every ball he throws is like a beautiful ball.
He's also got
it's-
he's also got like Brett Favre arm too. That dude can laser the fucking ball
Yeah,
in
man.
there.
Yeah.
No, he's good, and I'm glad he's opening up a little bit. He's running a little bit because he can run.
Yeah, he's the man.
Let's see here. Yeah, good game.
The pick six was kind of rough though. There was just nobody over there.
Well, Tez was there. He just fell.
Yeah.
It actually would have been a pretty fucking good throw to Tez, but Tez fell and
Also super funny. The guy that had the pick six used to play for Oregon.
and then
Old Brian Addison.
and then he almost killed Ferguson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I didn't see in the news? Did that come out if he's fine or not? I didn't see anything
I don't know.
about him yet.
He's
We need him. Boy, oh boy.
We don't need him for Michigan State though.
No.
I'd rather him sit out a game and then be ready for Ohio State after that.
Gonna need everybody for that one.
Is that next week is Michigan State?
Yes. And then after that is Ohio State.
2 weeks.
So we have 2 home games in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And then a whole bunch of road games.
Yeah. That's so
We're
strange
going
to
to
have
be doing a Midwest tour.
2
Yep,
home games in a
Purdue.
row it throws me off so much. We never have that. That's weird.
Yeah.
Especially, in conference play. Michigan State should be a win.
Yeah. It's basically the Beavers.
Should be a win.
Ohio State's
will
going to be something.
That'll be a game. Boy, oh boy, though, man. I mean, it's exactly what you want, though, as a Duck fan. You want to play the best, and you want a top 5-6 matchup.
That's what it'll be.
Those are the moments that you want, man. And if you win, because if you win that,
You're set.
you're there. And if you lose that, you go down, I don't know, 3, who knows? But like big game, but that's what you want. Those are the games you got to win. Fuck, I want to go to that game. God.
Good luck.
I think those tickets are going to be a little expensive.
Did they say they probably haven't announced time yet for that, huh?
No, it's not.
No, but I guarantee it's game day.
Got to be game day, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's probably the second biggest game in the country outside of the Georgia-Alabama one.
Yeah.
I don't think they've dropped it yet, but let's see.
I think Michigan State, have they dropped time for Michigan State game?
6 o'clock.
Oh, another night game.
6 o'clock is manageable though.
To be determined for Ohio State, Oregon.
That'll probably be like a 12:30 game.
And then it's at Purdue, back for Illinois, at Michigan, back for Maryland,
At Wisconsin.
at Wisconsin.
And then Washington at home.
I can't wait to beat Washington by 40.
they're not very good.
I just can't wait. Also, little irony of them losing on a field goal the other day.
I know, right?
Yeah, their kicker
made me-
missed 3 of them.
Yeah, he did.
That made me giggle with glee when Washington lost by a field goal.
Giggle with a glee.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to do it for Do We Cares. Let's get into Duck scores.
Okay.
Hit the
I
button.
think there's a button, right?
Nope, it's
It's not the green. It should be
Time to
green.
put your skills to the test. Ducks are playing, get in your guess. Tell them to Matty and he'll do the rest. And Colby still hasn't finished Marvel.
still true.
It's true.
Okay, Final score of the Duck game. You know what it was?
35.
I fell asleep.
35 to 13.
I think.
34 to 13.
34 to 13. That's right. They had a couple field goals, didn't they?
I don't know why I thought it was 35 as well.
I mean,
34-13. Okay. They won
34
by 3 touchdowns.
to 13.
What a weird score.
Yeah. Here we go. I have scores from everyone.
Okay.
In last place, by the way, 3-way tie for last place.
Oh, okay.
Pretty crazy. But I put them in order. In last place, 25 off is Huss.
Jeez.
Huss said 55 to 9.
To 9.
Which, by the way, if we play a little bit better, we definitely could have put 50 up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they damn near had 35 at halftime.
In seventh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In sixth place with 25 off is Jake. Jake said 58-14. He had the 14.
Jeez. Yeah.
And also tied for last in fifth place is Kurt, 25 off. He said 45 to 27.
These guys suck.
Tied for fourth and third place.
Oh my God. Okay.
We're all real close. In fourth place, 24 off is Fost. Fost said 51 to 20. 51 to 20.
I don't remember what I guessed. Okay.
In third place, tied with you, but I'm just in third place, 24 off is me. I said 55 to 10.
So it's between me and who? Serena? Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Serena had to have won that.
I swear to.
She probably picked like 16 to 11 or something.
In second place, 18 off.
God, we were all really off, huh?
18 off is 18 off in second place is Colby.
Fuck.
45 to 20, you said.
We all definitely took big on the over for points for Oregon, as they should have.
Serena wins again.
Oh my.
She was 9 off.
Jesus.
She said 42 to 14.
42 to 14.
Yep.
You know what's funny? Bryce texted me and said 41-21.
Yeah. Well, put my calipers on then. We'll put you on the show.
But anyway.
So Serena has now won 2 weeks out of 4 weeks.
Oh my.
And she doesn't
I
follow sports.
I text her. I said, "Give me your duck score," and she goes, "Who's playing?" And I literally said, "Does it matter? Like you're not gonna you don't know why or who they're playing matter. You know what I mean?
Do some research.
Yeah, there's no research, so she's just saying numbers.
And it's working.
So she's now won 2 out of 4.
My God.
Just kill me.
Okay, let's get him in from Michigan State, baby.
Oh my gosh, we still have to do that. Okay. I'm like slowly withering away over here. Who goes first?
Any of us.
It's at home.
At home, Michigan State. Michigan State is not great.
They are not ranked.
Not ranked. Have
Or
they won a
great.
game?
Yes. I do believe so.
Let's see. Oregon.
I think they're 2-2. That seem
Michigan
right?
State, they are 3-2.
3-2. Okay. I knew they had 2 losses. I just didn't know how many wins they had.
So they beat FAU and they beat Maryland and they beat Prairie View. They have lost to Boston College and Ohio State.
Oh.
So
This is the only thing that we can
two
use.
of their wins are against middle schools,
Yeah.
basically.
We can only use this. Is the only thing we can use is what's on ESPN. ESPN has us winning 92.5%. Winning. They have the spread. Spread is plus 24. 52 and a half.
52 and a half.
52 and a half. Oregon by 24. That's what Vegas says now.
For sure. Yeah. With that being said,
44-17, lock it in.
whoa.
What'd you say?
44-17. I can't get out of that middle 40s area for some reason.
Right. I
Pretty
say
safe. Pretty safe.
42. God, I really like that 17 right there that you're putting up there. Let's just say 40. Let's just say 42. Fuck. 20.
I thought about that score also. They didn't do it. I'm hoping the defense can keep them under 20.
I had to really look at it.
That would be nice.
I know, because I thought about like 14, but
It's also like half the Beavers, and something weird always happens with that.
yeah. What are you going with? What'd you write?
I'm going to go 50 to 16.
Okay.
Yes, the 16's a weird number, but I
Touchdown and a few field goals.
I respect it though.
That's like 3 field goals, right?
Yep.
Or they just go for 2 twice.
I think that they might move the ball a little bit and get close, and then just kick field goals, and then they'll get a score at the end.
Okay.
In garbage time.
I like it.
Fair enough.
What's next?
I like it.
Not an ad read because we don't have those.
It is. Oh, actually,
I'll tell you what's next. If I can find it. Here we go.
Oh, it's the new.
Well, if you have a question, send it right now. We'll pick the best one and answer out loud. It's a brand new segment just for the crowd, and Colby's given up on Marvel. Enjoy your home makeover shows.
I forgot about that already.
Too.
All right.
I did too.
It's so magical.
This week's question from the fans. By the way, thank you for putting these in. We had a bunch of them on the Instagram, so thank you for that. This week's question comes from DravNB. Drav.nb.
Drav.nb. This comes from Instagram, you said?
Yep. And we can all answer this in our own way, or we can just kind of riff off each other. But his question is, he says, don't think you guys explained before, but how did you all meet? I'm a super fan. Keep it up.
School?
I met both of you through Jake.
Yep. I was going to say, Fost for sure through Jake.
For sure.
Maybe at his birthday party.
Yep.
Probably the first time.
It was his 11th birthday was when I met you.
On Golden.
Specifically.
I met you later in life. Fost.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Through Jake, though. We walked over to your house and you guys took me home one time.
That was on.
And I didn't know who you were.
On Golden. Was it Street? Avenue?
Lane.
Golden Lane.
But I met Matty through school.
I dunked on Cody Littleton that day.
You did. I got a nosebleed that day because when you dunked on him, the ball hit me in the face.
And then I want to say we were through sports before school.
Definitely sports,
I think.
yeah.
Because we definitely played each other before we were friends in school.
Yeah, I would say.
But I my guess though, outside of sports, I think it was 7th grade.
Probably through Kurt.
Yeah, because that's when I met Kurt. Was 7th. That's when I started hanging out with Kurt 7th grade.
Okay, yeah.
Because we were friends before you went to Claggett.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess 7th because then you went 8th Claggett, right?
Yeah, and then we all went back to high school together.
Yeah. So I'm gonna guess 7th. So yeah, 7th grade, and then we met a long time ago, but I would say really freshman year of high school is when we all.
Because I grew up in Salem.
Yeah.
Which was just a few minutes away from Kaiser where you guys were at.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so my gateway for you guys was through Jake whenever I'd go over to his house.
Yeah, it's probably that, huh?
Yeah, I would say so.
And maybe Young Live.
Yep. But that came later obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd say through sports and school, but it's been, damn near 20 years of this bullshit.
Yep.
It's been a hell of a ride.
It's been a lot of things.
Yo, yeah.
Draft MB, thank you for the question.
Appreciate it.
Love it. Let's get to
Trivia time.
Oh yeah.
I believe. Yeah, I already have mine. I just need a pen.
Okay. So
I was preparing.
was a
This
pen
is
right
this
here,
has
no?
got to be week 5, right? Did it slide under?
I thought I had 2 pens here.
I don't
Oh,
think
you know what? I think I accidentally put it over here.
Did you?
Look at this guy. He gets a promotion and tries to steal pens. Now he's stealing from work.
I know. I almost brought a pin from home too.
sitting on top of the iPhone box.
Oh, wait. Is this week 5?
It's got to be 5.
Yeah, so you cross out 4 because you were on trivia last week.
How was I on trivia week 2 though as well? This is off.
No, it's not.
All right.
Or I mean,
This is week 5.
I was on trivia week 3, so you should have been on trivia.
It's okay.
So this is week 5.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Give me what's the song?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Very quietly, by the way.
Yeah.
What's the song?
Oh, sorry, $64,000 question. Is this Fost? Okay,
Huh?
I see what you're doing here.
Oh no, that song got taken. Oh no, that video got taken down.
Oh, because of the
no.
YouTube thing?
Oh, all that stuff that's going on right now.
Oh no, 64,000. Let's see if I can find it. It's a new video. It's only 2 minutes long.
And it's the same thing.
Oh no. All right. What's the
The category for this week is animals.
You circle it if you get it right? Your number? Okay.
And then make sure you're crossing off your bet at the bottom so you don't use it again.
No, I can never pick up on this game. All right, mine's locked in.
Week 5? That's where you wrote it?
That's what I'm at, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't let him take the commanding lead.
Okay.
I feel like
I am in the lead right now.
you are commanding.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What is it?
The question for this week. I'll make sure I don't word this incorrectly. That'd be stupid if I accidentally gave out the answer.
Yeah, don't mind me. Let me get my phone out too, really quick. Just kidding.
The question for this week.
Uh-huh.
What is the most common species of bird in the world?
Whoa.
I will give you a hint. It is one that you know.
Sure.
Like, it's not something that's
Oh,
like so far out
no.
the fucking thing.
All right.
The
First
most
best guess.
Yeah, the most common species of bird in the world.
Oh, wait. No, that's wrong. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Parakeet. I want to go blackbird. I want to say pigeon. I want to say so many things. I'm just going to go parakeet. Fuck it.
Seagull? Not an ocean.
You got a point there.
Crow?
What is a parakeet?
It's definitely not an eagle.
The bird?
Eagles are damn near endangered. You're talking quantity, correct?
Yes.
Over quality of the bird. I murdered a
Not a pterodactyl.
I murdered a squirrel the other day, by the way, driving.
I'm proud.
Driving.
I killed one, yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I've been there.
I felt so bad.
Proud of you.
I felt
Oh no.
really sick.
They like notoriously run under your car though.
Yeah, they do.
Idiots.
Yeah, and they notoriously deserve it too.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going parakeet. It's stupid. It's probably pigeon or something.
So yeah, pigeon was my first thought, but like, I don't think that they're around a lot of places. Like just because they're on Maggie's face in Home Alone 2, you know, doesn't mean they're everywhere. That's why I started thinking like
It just went to a
crow. I
to a
know.
different. It went to
I
the
know.
$128,000 one.
Like,
I'm going pigeon. I'm changing it.
crow.
I'm going to regret it too.
Blackbird. It could be a yellow. Like, it could be a fucking woodpecker.
Named Woody. I'm going pigeon. I changed mine officially.
I'm
Do what you want.
I was leaning towards pigeon.
Quail.
Quail Man from Doug.
Yep. You got to go with something here. Anything.
Oh shit, man.
You're in the commanding lead. Just throw
I'll
something
go,
out.
Pigeon was my first thought. I don't think though. I think that's not every. Like, have you seen a pigeon here?
All the time.
You know what I'm saying?
I run them over.
I'll go. It's not owl. I'll go crow. Something I can think of. Or blackbird. Is blackbird a thing?
I think so. It's a Beatles song.
It's a good song.
Yeah, it's sad.
Is it sad?
Yeah,
Why is it sad? I don't know.
really. I'm pretty sure it's about like child death.
Oh,
I
is
think.
that the blackbird singing in the day?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Maybe about just death in general. I don't know if it has to do with children, but that's where my mind goes.
Sure. I'll go crow.
Pigeon, crow.
Yeah.
Pigeon and crow. Okay.
If it's pigeon, because that's the first thing I thought.
If it's turkey.
Oh, shit. Chicken!
Is chicken a bird?
What do you mean is chicken a bird?
I guess it is.
Gotta be chicken
I'm sticking
now.
with pigeon. Fuck it. Okay.
Oh, wait. No, it's gotta be chicken now.
Okay.
Can we get a clarification?
No hint. No.
Can this bird fly?
Nope. Don't.
I
Don't say
can't
anything.
give that.
Don't
answer.
say
It could
anything.
be a penguin.
There's not that many. Global warming is happening. There's not that many.
Fucking crow. God damn it. I'm wrong. All right, I'll go crow. I'm wrong, but I'll go crow.
Pigeon.
Pigeon and crow.
Yep. What is it?
It's fucking seagull.
You gotta hit the button.
The most common bird species in the entire world
It was probably said.
is chicken.
So stupid. So stupid.
Oh my god.
I said it.
He
was
did.
good.
As soon as he said it, I went, "Oh fuck, he's gonna figure it out at the 11th hour."
And I should have taken the note of he didn't clarify if they could fly.
Yeah.
I should have taken that. All right.
Yep,
Well,
it is the
I can-
domestic chicken.
I can guarantee you 1 point.
What did you wager?
12.
Okay, I wagered 7.
Oh god, if you would have gotten that with a
what I'm
12
saying.
though. Oh man.
7.
You really went for the gusto.
I was going for it, man.
He went for the throw, and you had it too.
I was going
That's
for
the
it.
worst
Yeah,
part.
No, that's real pain there.
That's the worst part.
That's pain. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
All right, let's get to the last two things here.
Weekly Top 5.
Oh, I'm actually gonna need a phone for this.
Okay, weekly top 5. This should be very funny.
This is a doozy.
Weekly top 5 this week is top 5 most embarrassing moments of your life.
Okay.
You already know a few of these.
This is actually really hard.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't have that many embarrassing moments.
I had 5 of quick.
Okay.
I also had 5.
The hard part was putting them in order.
Oh, okay.
Okay, give me your 5 most embarrassing moments.
Yeah, I had a hard time, so I was just grasping for straws. Number 5, this happened at Joe Mocha. Lige will attest to this. Let's just say there was some relatively cute girls that would come in together quite often through the drive-thru, and this was back old single me when I was probably 18, and Lige was probably like mid-20s.
Yep.
And so we talk shit like we do and this and that. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna flirt with this girl. Fuck it. I don't even know. Anyway, he goes, dog, next time, Lodge.
Yep.
Lodge. He's like, dog, next time they show up, you're gonna have something in your teeth. That's who you are.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He's like, dog, that's who you are. You're cheap. And I was like, bullshit, dude. I'm gonna play it cool.
Yep.
Anyway, I don't remember what I ate that day at the mocha shop, but they rolled up that day. I took their order. I tried to play it cool. Lige kind of came peeking around the corner as one does, the little rat. The second they leave and I walk away, there's Lige looking at me and he goes, dog. I said, what? Was that cool? Did I play it well? And he's like, dog, go look in the mirror and smile. And I kid you not, there was a black, it looked like it must have been a poppy seed or something.
Sure.
Right between my 2 front teeth. This fucker called it, dude, but I was so embarrassed. Because I'm like, I'm actually gonna like hit on these chicks. I'm not really like one to go out of my way and like hit on women. Like I always hope it just comes to me
Hey, man,
organically.
You can never doubt the power of Nostradamus.
That's funny.
I know, right?
Sometimes he just knows
Dude,
shit.
I felt like such a fucking idiot. And I'm like, and at that point, I'm like, I hope they never show up again. And I literally don't think I ever saw those girls again.
They're like, he had something in his teeth. We can't ever go back
And
there.
I think he was like borderline trying to hit on us, and it was not good.
Yep.
So not only was the Colby game real bad, but Lige called the shit in my
Yep.
teeth, and it happened. So that's my 5. It was pretty bad.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention this. I don't need to talk about that. Well, I got a pedicure the other day,
Okay.
and I go to Nails West right here, like
Yeah.
right by the cart. carts. And I've had a crush on this girl that does them forever. She's not an Asian. She's like I'm gonna guess maybe half Hispanic or something.
Okay.
Anyway, little cutie, and I got the pedicure, and I walked out the door, and I hear her say my name. I walk back, and she handed me her number on a business card.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
So,
Things are looking up.
you ever been to the Cozy Tavern downtown?
No.
Yes, I have.
Have you?
Cozy Taberna's awesome.
Whatever it is.
Tavern.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her there. I've heard it's a nice little vibey spot.
It is.
Oh, you actually like hit her up already.
Yeah.
Okay, look at you.
It's a very cool spot.
I don't have the same luck as you clearly when it comes to game.
That's funny though.
Yeah, sometimes I just fall upon people or they fall upon me.
Oh, I know. I was
Sorry,
playing
Chelsea, you're
Fortnite.
stuck
I
with
know
me.
that day. Fost, what's your
Oh my
five?
god.
Number 5. I don't know if I told this. I don't think I told this story here, but I have told you guys this story before, pretty recently actually, because it just happened within the last like week or so.
Oh,
Yeah,
last week?
yeah. So I go to Subway.
Oh yeah, you did tell me. Yeah.
So I go to Subway.
Actually, Kurt texted me a few days ago, and he goes, listening to the pod. That Subway story was rough.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm gonna be really quick again 'cause I drink-
not to rehash this too heavy since I did just talk about this recently.
Yeah.
But I go to Subway. I make my whole sandwich. It's like a $12 sandwich. Like it's
Yeah.
as it goes anymore. Go to pay for it. I knew right away. I knew that one of my cards didn't have enough money on it. But I thought there because sometimes even if you don't have enough, it'll still go through.
So you're just banking on an overdraft.
Yeah, that's my life
Why are you going to Subway then?
because that's my life.
Oh my
because it's
God.
either that or I don't eat at all.
Just have ramen at home. 51 cents.
I was at work. Oh, so
Gotta
different.
get a thermos.
If I was at home, different story.
That's, you know what though? Get a thermos and throw in a couple things of ramen and heat that up. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Throw some spray on it.
Hindsight is 20/20. Either way. So here we go. So go to pay for it. First card, I was like, might be able to get away with this one. Because I was only short by like $1.40.
Your purchases in your head go to, I might be able to get away with this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And so I run it and I'm just like, I'm hoping that it'll go through, because if it doesn't, this is gonna get really ugly. And it goes and it starts doing the wheel, and then it says card decline. In my head I just went, oh fuck, this is gonna be bad. I was like, okay. I picked the wrong card. I'd take out the other one, put it in there. I was like, there's no fucking money on this card. That one gets declined too. I was like, oh, shit, okay. Well, I got my 2 credit cards. I'm pretty sure they're both maxed out, but we're gonna give it a go. Put them in there. Card decline.
4 cards.
And then I go for my last one and it says card decline. And I'm just like,
Can I tell you something?
I was like, this is bad.
If I'm working at Subway, I'm giving you the sandwich by now.
I would too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If a dude's card gets 4 different cards declined, I go, dude.
The worst part of it too is like she looks at me. She's like, how did all 4 of your cards?
Salt in the wound.
Yeah, she's like, how did she said, I don't remember how she said it, but she's like,
You get fraud on all 4 of these?
yeah, and I was like, no.
It's just not in the cards.
Also, like,
today.
there's cheaper. You could have just gone to McDonald's, got a few McChicks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hindsight's 20/20, I suppose.
Lesson learned.
You know, my coworker ends up paying for it for me. Not a big deal. But I walk out of there, I'm just like, I want to die
that's
so bad right
Yeah.
now.
Not good. Yeah, not good.
It's like this is a low when
I feel like there's another.
over the course of 4 different cards, I find a way to not be
How
able
many
to
of
pay
your
for a
top
12-hour
fives
sandwich.
involve declined cards?
Don't say
like,
too
all
much.
5.
Don't say too much.
Surprisingly, only 1.
Okay.
Oh.
But I know what story you're talking about. And that's the honorable mention story.
The admirable feast.
My number 5, let's get this out of the way. To my recollection, it's your guys' favorite story about me.
It absolutely is. I already know what it is.
oh yeah.
My number 5 is, I'm going to say 6th grade, or I think it's 6th grade. Internet was pretty new, and your boy was looking at some things on the internet. that an adolescent does. And I hear steps coming up the stairs, so I'm clicking quick, closing things. And mom walks in and sees about, 20 pop-ups, porn pop-ups. And that was back when there was pop-ups like all over the screen. Like it was, and then some of them were like weird X's to hit, like, like
He was on the Hun.
and might have been, I don't know.
Yeah,
it
probably.
was real early. And then your guys' favorite part, you sat me down and told me regarding porn that's not real love.
It's funny every time too.
It's not real love, but that's what people.
And by the way,
that's just what.
Now
people
that I'm
do.
an adult, I can absolutely disagree with that.
Yeah.
That is absolutely love.
That is love.
Anyway, I wrote down mom walks in with porn pop-ups in quotations, not real love. At 5.
Oh, that will never not be.
It's one
my
of the
favorite
best.
Story.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's one of the best.
I am looking forward to the other 4 though, because I thought
some good ones.
I thought that would be a little higher up the list.
Some good ones.
No
Okay, what's your
kidding.
4?
Man, my list is so shitty.
Did you ever get
compared
walked in with porn?
No, one time my mom walked in, I was listening to Coldplay.
That's basically porn.
Yeah, and she said, "Are you depressed?" She goes, "This music is so sad."
Yeah,
She's like, "Are you okay?"
nice.
And
So
then
we
I
had
was
to have
and then
like
I
a
was like,
conversation.
no.
And then I said, "Well, I just slit my wrist 30 minutes
I was
ago."
gonna say,
So
yeah.
that
Well,
explains
no,
the blood on the carpet.
That's when you were listening to Hawthorne Heights instead.
True. My
They-
number
they told you to do
4
it.
has to do with baseball. This happened in front of lots of people. I hit the ball and I started running. I got about 3 feet and fell on my face going up the first base line.
Been there.
And that has happened twice.
Yeah.
I've done it twice.
Oh boy.
That's
Was
that's
that
pretty
like
rough.
KLL.
KLL, yeah, this was like when Whitney was around,
Sure.
the love of my life at the time. And
She
I was
owns
like, dude, I gotta,
sports clips now.
yeah. I was like, I gotta ball out today. I gotta ball out.
Sure.
And I did, except for that one moment, dude. And I remember it's like middle school, and you're like, you can't live that down.
Yep.
And that was,
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll
yeah, like you can't trip going down to
Yeah.
first base.
It's not on my list, but that happened to me at your softball game a few years ago.
Yes, it did.
Ate shit.
Dude, it is the worst feeling.
Yeah, it
when you're
sucks.
going down.
It sucks. But that in All Stars was kind of triumphant though. I turned second, rolled, and made it to third.
That was so awesome.
That was triumphant.
That's not embarrassing. That's
Yeah,
just
no,
fucking
that was
incredible.
fun. Okay, Fost, what's your 4?
Oh, we laughed so hard.
Number 4, believe it or not, is a scenario that has already been talked about. I also had a porn pop-up moment.
Aha!
Oh,
Yep. So similarly, so the internet browser that I had back then, because for whatever reason my dad refused to just do AOL and call it good.
Okay.
We had to go with the diet AOL, and we went with CompuServe.
Sure, I remember that.
CompuServe had chat rooms just like AOL does. And there was some wild shit going on in there. And but he tried to do the thing where, there's the administrator account and then there's all the other ones that have all the provisions and stuff on them.
Sure.
But for whatever reason, he decided to leave the piece of paper that had all the login info for that in the drawer.
Blew right past
there.
that firewall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I found it. And so I had signed into it and I was fucking around. I didn't know that he was home though. Because we were going to be going up to my aunt's house. And he and my mom and my brother were coming home from wherever they were. And so I was like, well, I'm by myself. I might as well, might as well have some me time. And
I'm getting hard.
and I heard the door open. Usually you can hear the garage at our old house.
Sure.
Didn't hear it. And all of a sudden I just hear the door open and I still have all this shit open.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my God. And so I start doing the frantic
That
spamming
sucks
the X.
so bad too, because you're like pre-nut closing windows.
Yeah, and like
fucking blows.
I'm
blue
losing
balling.
right
Yeah,
now.
that blows.
And it sucks because like computers weren't fast back then.
Oh,
like,
I know.
Like now you could just hit Alt F4 and everything just goes away.
Yeah.
Back then you're just
Hey,
like
that's a good piece of news.
Or, by the way,
just rolling.
Something we never thought of, just turn the monitor off.
Could also do that.
Unplug the computer. It's gone.
Yeah, and so like I'm just freaking out. And I got all the windows closed, but as soon as I closed that last one, all the pop-ups came up. They're like 20 of them at a time. And I couldn't get through them fast enough. And my dad comes walking in while I still have like 10 of these open. And he's just like, what the hell's going on here? And
He was about to go on a soda run.
and I tried playing off the, I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. And, he saw right through that one.
Oh, yeah.
Got super fucking grounded for a while.
It's like, I remember when I was your age. I get it.
Yeah, we had that talk. Not any cool buzzworthy sentences like
Not real love.
Yeah, I didn't get one of those. Instead, it was just really fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
I had two of those talks, the not real love one, and then another one with my mom where she found the Chronic 2001 album. I think
That's not real music. That's not real music either.
And I remember her saying like that's like not how basically like that's not how people should talk.
Oh, okay.
Which like fair on some accounts.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't be talking about cutting a kid's head off and stuffing in a kid's mailbox.
No.
That's not Chronic Tales.
Well,
Anyway,
Either way.
Okay.
So yep, that's
that's nice.
Yep.
All right,
Pop-ups, man. That was a menace.
My number 4, neither of you guys were there for.
Okay.
But this was 4th grade.
Like we were there for your first one that you named.
You were there in spirit in my brain.
Yep.
4th grade, Wizard of Oz play at Clear Lake. I was the guy. You guys seen Wizard of Oz? Mm-hmm. I was the guy. You haven't seen Wizard of Oz, right?
Nope.
Yeah, that's. Oh, geez.
But just carry on.
So I'm the guy. I am the. This will connect something for Rookie of the Year for you.
Okay.
I was the guy at when they get to Oz. I was the guy at the door who says it's a horse of a different color. I was that guy. So in Rookie of the Year, they go up to the door at there.
Yeah.
He opens the door. He's like, "Well, that's a horse of a different color." Come on in.
Okay.
That's a line from Wizard of Oz.
Oh, okay.
Connecting things for you there.
I love it.
Anyway, that was literally my only line of the whole movie, and then I also played a tree at the at the end, and I threw apples. Anyway, 4th grade rehearsal, all great, blah blah blah. First night, all the parents are there, the whole school's there, and I forgot my line.
Oh.
Yep, I fucking froze. My head's in the door. I'm looking out at everyone, and I froze and just dropped down off the thing, and they moved on.
Oh my.
Yeah, man, that fucking literally. That's a horse of a different color. Come on in. That's it.
Yeah.
I fucking froze, man.
Stage fright, huh?
Got him.
You've come a long
It
way.
sucked, man. I will never forget that. It's fucking sucked.
That turf monster really caught up with him.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That was embarrassing. That's in front of the whole school and parents.
Yeah, that's rough.
And you know the first thing they said when they left was, that guy at the door was a real piece of shit.
Nightmare, man.
Yeah, like I think there's supposed to be a line right there.
Yeah, no.
And he didn't say anything.
And then
He fucking blew it.
Leah Bechtel. No.
Yeah.
Leah Bechtel played
Windy.
Dorothy.
Wait.
I can't remember the girl's name that played the witch, and she got sick for like 3 months from that because of the paint.
Oh.
It was lead back then. It wasn't the right paint. And first of all, it didn't come off. She was green, like different shades of green for like a month straight
Oh my God.
at school. And then she got really sick from the paint.
Oh, I'm laughing about it.
This is like,
She's fine now.
late 90s. They didn't have what we have now.
I was also like the Tin Man. The
Yeah,
real Tin Man
the Tin Man
also
that happened
had
to
the
him
same thing.
in real life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, what's your 3?
My number 3 is not watching The Wizard of Oz. That's embarrassing.
It is.
You should watch it, though. It's
I
great.
know. Number 3, I just have choir. I put choir.
Oh.
And I put solos or Limp Bizkit performance in middle school. Yeah, we did a cover. It was me, Kurt, Tyler, Day, and I want to say either McReynolds or Eric Phipps.
Of Nookie?
We did Nookie, and we changed the lyrics to Cookie.
Sure.
We did it all for the Cookie.
Sure.
But I had to. Nobody wanted to sing in front of the class, so I decided to do it. I think it was me and maybe Tyler or me and Kurt. I can't remember, but it took me to that point where I was like, that was fucking stupid. I feel embarrassed thinking about that moment.
Give me a little piece of that.
I don't remember what it was. Kurt might have it, honestly.
I think you could sing I Did It All for the Cookie right now.
I did it all for the Cookie.
Thank you.
There you go. You got
With
it.
that same level of raspiness at
Thank you.
Yeah, but this was
11
like
years old.
6th grade me or maybe 7th grade.
Love it.
So that bad boy was high pitched. I was definitely
Did it all for the Cookie.
Yeah, it's definitely a tenor.
Yeah. I like it.
We all were that were in that group. But anyway, I was just, and then it kind of took me to like choir, even like in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime it was like, all right, the teacher would just come, you have like the rafters, and they're like, all right,
they would call you out.
let's hear you. And I'm like,
Yep.
you mean by myself? I'm like, fuck, I hate this.
And you said, whatever tomorrow brings.
Exactly. I always just hated solos. Like I can't do it.
Did you ever do choir or anything?
No.
I picture you as Buzz doing this on someone's head. Doing drums on someone's head. 5th grade, my only choir solo I had, which is weird now, but in 5th grade at our like graduation ceremony for 5th grade, the whole class sang I Believe I Can Fly.
Oh, nice.
And I had the first verse, and then everyone sang, and then at the end I went, when he does, I went, woo! Like I did the woo at the end as well.
You would.
Nice.
Nailed that. That was my redemption for Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, for sure.
What's your 3? 2. 3. 3.
Well, my number 3, it's kind of like a saga of things, really. But you were present for more than one of these, and I have it written down in my phone as accidentally spitting out food in front of hot waitresses.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's happened.
Rock and Rogers.
It happened at Rock and Rogers twice.
Yep.
And it's also happened at least like 4 or 5 other times on other occasions in my life. And it's just like the timing couldn't be any worse for this.
Do you know that the woman, one of the times at Rock and Rogers that we did that, ended up coming out to my house consistently to party?
Yeah.
I remember her name. Lige called her the Owl because her face kind of looked like an owl.
Okay.
I do remember
girl.
that.
He's got a name for everybody.
Yeah, I do remember that. It was just one of those things where like they bring out our food and we start eating, and it would always be my luck that the moment that that they would come back around to ask,
Do you need anything? How's it going?
Yeah, hey, how's your food doing? You know, like how's the food? Can I get you anything else? I would always have food in my mouth.
Mid-bite.
Yeah.
I will never forget that first.
And I
went, it was good.
Again, I was just like, it was an unconscious thing. I was trying to say, oh, it's great. And as soon as I said that, just
Here comes biscuits and gravy out
yep,
the
just
mouth.
a bunch of fucking hash browns and eggs comes flying out of my fucking face.
At least you're not spitting on her.
No, but just like, it was so noticeable too. Like it wasn't just like one little piece of food came out. It was like just like a glob
half
of
a
food.
mouthful.
And I was just like, oh, God damn it. And the fact that that's happened more than 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like every time it's happened after that, because it's always something where it happens and there's just like this weird, awkward silence for like 5 seconds. And then there's like a little chuckle and then she walks away and then my soul just disappears.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
My number 3, you guys weren't there. You were there the night before, I believe, though. This happened.
Okay.
But back when I was doing shows all the time, I think I opened for, was it E40? Who was the show I opened for in Eugene when you guys...
That was Twista and E40.
Twista and E40. Remember? And we had like our own section and you guys showed up and like...
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
that was when I blacked out.
Yeah. That was back in the drinking days. Well, Colby's there. But... so that happened. So the next day I opened again with them in Bend, and it's the biggest, I think the biggest crowd I ever did. It was like 1,500, 2,000 people. Mm-hmm. The promoter who was at that first show, saw us drinking quite a bit. I mean, we had a lot of drinks that night. And you guys know how I do with tequila. I can't even smell it without gagging.
Yeah.
Walking up on stage, promoter hands me a shot, a double, like a tall. And I remember it was just clear, and it was tequila. And my adrenaline was going so much that I was like, fuck it, let's just go. Literally foot on 3 steps and then stage. Second step, he's like, here, and I go, like that, double shot of tequila, clear tequila. Walk out on stage, and before I pass the DJ booth, I don't know, 6 steps, vomit all over the stage.
Oh my God.
Oh.
In front of, I'm going to call it 1,500 to 2,000 people.
Oh my God.
In Bend at the amphitheater. It was, and like, I made some sort of joke about it, but clearly, like, you know, everyone, it was right after the DJ was like, all right, first up we have, you know, so everyone was looking.
Yeah.
And then,
That was bad.
Stage fright.
It was bad, man.
knees weak, arms are
I
heavy.
literally would throw up just smelling tequila now.
Oh yeah.
But a double shot, like, it goes down, and you're like, okay, I'm fine. And then tequila just does something to my stomach where I'm like,
Especially when you've got the adrenaline going because you're about to go out and do a set too.
it's bad, man. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking people.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not good.
What's your 2?
All right. This has to do with not vomit, but pooping. So several years ago, I pooped my pants at work.
Yep. Who hasn't?
And I was wearing, nobody can see this, but I'm wearing like khaki colored pants right now. I thought it was just a fart. Turns out it wasn't, but I didn't realize how much it came out. I don't know how I couldn't tell. And then there was a student that was like, there's something on your, like on your back. So like somebody had pointed it out. And I was like, oh, weird. Did I sit in something? Anyway, and then I go back into the bathroom and I kind of like pull at my ass and look in the mirror. And I was like, did I shit? Did I shit myself? So then I went back. I sat in the toilet and I was like, there's shit in my underwear. And it went through the underwear.
Nice.
Through my khakis, and I was like, and that student just called me out and
Yep.
said I shit my pants. I was like, no, I sat in something.
Yeah, sat in shit.
Lunch.
It came out of my own ass.
My lunch couldn't came any quicker that day.
What'd you do? Go home?
I went home. This was years ago when I lived at the apartment. So,
Did you burn your pants?
oh my God. No, I think I still have them. But I shit my pants at work and it was caught by a
sad.
student.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, I'm never going to be able to live this bad boy down. But I played it cool. Like, nah, that was just, I sat in something for sure.
Sure. Yeah.
But it was shit. So I was walking around in shit for probably about an hour and a half
That's pretty good.
at work where I work with people I still work with to this day. Like, pretty fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah. So if you're
And
listening,
never
out there,
never good to shit yourself
How
when
many
you're at
times
work.
do you shit yourself a year, you think?
3.
Yeah, because recently you had, not recently, but pretty recently you had one with the kids
Yep.
in the car.
During the summer. Yeah. It probably happens every about 3 months. So maybe 4 times. 3-4 times, roughly. Yeah.
Okay.
They can be sneaky, man.
Oh, yeah. No,
Real sneaky.
never trust the fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, never
What's-
never gamble on one if you don't have to.
What's
No.
your 2, Fost?
Number 2, it's not nearly as lighthearted. We'll kind of take a trip down the serious road for a minute. I have it written in my phone as divorce. And I think it was really not. I mean,
You can be
like
embarrassed. For
it,
sure.
it was, and it's mainly. I'm not going to go into heavy detail here, but having to explain that to the kids that we're we're going to be getting divorced, having to explain to my parents that that's going to be happening, and explain to them why that is.
For sure.
Yeah.
Was also pretty awful. I mean, whenever there's infidelity related things, obviously gonna not be a fine moment in your life.
Yep.
And then just having to go through the progression of like telling people about that.
He's
And
like, I paid for that dinner at the Ram, and this is how you repay me.
yeah. So that one.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a pretty rough one to deal with. Obviously, it's whatever now, but
Cole's just on the other spectrum.
Mine's my top 5 moments.
He's like my top 5
that was the
favorite moments.
greatest day of my life.
Yes, we did it.
I'm free. I did it. Yeah. So yeah, it was mostly the part where I had to talk to my parents about it. That was pretty rough.
I blacked out during all of mine, but
So that's number 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna get married to Matty.
I get it. You wish.
I do.
You don't have enough money to marry me.
Oh my god.
Not for like living, but just for the to pay for the wedding.
Oh, gotcha. I know you require.
All right,
that.
my number. Oh, I wish Chisco was here to laugh with us about this.
Oh god.
Number 2 involves the city of Eugene at a specific place that we all love called Doco.
I think I know this story.
Chisco and I were in Eugene. I don't remember what we were doing. We went to Doco late at night, and my tummy was rumbling. So I went into the bathroom, and I went. This was in the summer. It was hot.
Oh no.
I took all of my clothes off to poop. And I mean all of it. I was completely naked pooping in the bathroom there. It was hot, and I just wanted no restriction. Shirt was in the sink. Like it was just completely naked. So I'm sitting there. Chisca's out in the lobby, or Chisca's out in the main part of the restaurant, waiting for me.
Oh no.
And I lift my ass up to wipe. I lean up to wipe, and a woman walks in to the bathroom and sees me not only wiping, but no shoes, no socks, no shorts,
No service.
no shirt, just completely naked on the toilet wiping. And she walks in and she goes, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." She walks out and then she goes and orders, and I text Cheese and I go, "The woman in the red,
Yeah.
tell me when she leaves, because I
Yeah.
cannot come out until
Yeah.
she leaves."
Yeah.
She still had to order,
And wait.
for her order, and then leave.
you
So
sat
I
there
was
for-
texting Jiska for 15 minutes sitting there, being like, "Dude, let me know when she leaves, because I can't
Yeah. Yeah.
until she leaves." It was like being walked in
my
on has
God.
happened. It's not on mine, but like it happened at Rock and Rogers. Like,
sure-
I've been walked in. It happened at Red Lobster. For some reason, I've been walked in on in the restroom many a time.
Is the door not locked?
I don't know, but that one was so bad.
The one at Rock and Rogers was especially
Okay.
funny. You got to tell
The
that
one,
real
the
quick.
one at Rock and Rogers was just a small stall, and the guy was like right here. And I was sitting, and he just opened the door, and I'm just sitting there like, you know what I mean? Like just sitting.
Made eye contact.
Dude, the Doco one,
That's really bad.
the bathroom's pretty big, and she opened the door, so the door's like right here, like to the right.
Yeah.
And I'm literally mid wipe, completely naked, and she walks in. Like it was.
Unbelievable.
What
It
was
bad,
running through her
Dude,
mind
Cheeska
for that?
and I laughed for that until we got home.
I'm sure
Like,
the first thing that went through her mind was, why were all of his clothes
why are your
off?
clothes off for sure. Yeah,
You bathing in there?
yeah, that was really bad. And then I had to be in there forever
Yeah.
until
to
they
wait.
left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Chisco was like in tears.
Oh, I
When I walked out of that stall, he was fucking dying.
Oh, his poor Indian tears.
Yep, that's my 2.
Oh God.
Boy, I got a good laugh out of that.
I know. I'm just getting a visual of it.
That was my 2.
That's good. Okay, mine's not gonna top that. That's too fucking good.
What's
I
your?
can't imagine what your fucking number one is if your 2 is that good. Yeah. All right, my number 1 comes from elementary school, and I was reading off. I don't know if you guys did this at your elementary schools, but someone would get up and read off the daily lunch menu.
Oh yeah, yep.
Well, I got up in front of my second grade class, I would assume. Yeah, probably second grade at this time. And I got up there. And what was on the menu? A cheeseburger. What did I proceed to call it?
cheeseburger?
A cheeseburger.
Oh yeah.
Right in front of right in front of Amanda Young, my crush at the time, and the rest of my classmates.
How's
and
that not your Fortnite name?
cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger is pretty good.
That is pretty good. Damn it. I think that's the very first time I felt embarrassment.
Sure, that's a big, and at that time,
especially at like the social level.
At that time, that's like your whole world.
Is school.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, a cheese booger.
Today we have cheese boogers.
Yeah, dude, the whole class went nuts too. They all started laughing.
I've never heard that story. That's funny.
Yeah, a cheeseburger. And the teacher laughed too. And I was like, oh my fucking, everybody's against me right now.
Yep.
And then she had
That's
to like,
why he listens to the music he listens to this day.
yeah.
Everyone's against him.
That's really where
It
it all came
explains
from.
it all.
It does. It does. Yeah.
I know the teacher had to sit down and she's like, it's a cheeseburger.
A cheese
And I don't
booger.
think I had like a speech impediment at the time.
Just came out
I
right.
think it was
It's a
just
fairly
like
common mistake. I would
on
say.
the stage. I was rattling it off and I was like, cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Common
man.
mistake, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially at that age.
That age is rough. I can't imagine.
Amanda Young, huh? I remember her.
Yeah.
Not really your type, I would say.
She was blonde. Stephen Young's sister?
Yeah, she wasn't blonde.
Yes, she was.
Not in high school.
All right. Well,
Yeah. Was that your one?
yeah, that was
Okay,
my most
Boss, what's your
embarrassing.
one?
Number one, I may have told you guys this story before. Neither one of you were part of it, but I have this written down in my phone simply as the Lake Tahoe incident.
Oh,
And if my brother is listening to this or watching it, he's probably already laughing at this. So I think this was like 2012. I think it is when this happened.
not too far back.
We went down. It was a family trip down to Nevada to go see my grandma Nancy. And so when we went down, that we drove down there. It was my mom, my dad, my brother, myself, my cousin Dana. I think my brother's ex-wife was also on that trip, and I think maybe somebody else. I don't know. So we make the drive all the way down there. One of the days that we were there, we decided to go down to Lake Tahoe, and they've got like this pretty nice shopping district and whatever down there, and so we're kind of just checking the whole thing out. My brother and I kind of go off on our own while everybody else is doing their thing, and we're walking around. And while we're out, there's this one girl that I kind of saw from afar about 5 or 6 different times, and she was just a bombshell. And the whole time, my brother's like, "You should go up and talk to her," because she was by herself, didn't have anybody with her, didn't look like she had a ring on or anything like that. And I was probably 20.
Never held you back.
Like 20, 22, 23 years old at the time.
Yeah.
And like, you guys know me, like I'm a pretty reserved person socially most of the time.
Yeah.
Haven't really had a lot of success in this
With the lady.
I'll never
in this department.
The
before.
best example of that is, I don't know what this was on. It was like a school, something senior year, a video or something. And when it went to your name, you were just walking in the hallway with sunglasses on with your headphones on.
Yeah.
It was like a senior class video or
Yeah,
something.
whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember it was so funny because it said Adam Foster, and you're like, and you just walk off with, and I was like, yeah, that's
about
that'll
it.
do it.
Yeah.
Probably some Matrix techno going in there.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. So like the whole time he's just kind of like,
Yeah.
he says, hey man, you should go up and talk to her. You should go up and talk to her. And I was like, no man, no, I'm way too afraid to do that. Like,
I could never.
there's no way. He's like, no, you got to do it. Like this, like he's like, what's the worst that could happen? And I'm just sitting there, like, he finally talked me into it after about like 25 minutes worth of this, because we would just keep running into her. Like, we'd go into a place, we'd come out, and she'd still be walking around out there. And after enough time, he talked me into it. I was like, okay. She was standing like right at the corner over here. She just minding her own business. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And so I talked myself up and I started walking over to her, and like right as I'm getting ready to like try to get her attention so I could go talk to her, a car comes flying up and like right where she's at and stops. And she gets in the car and they just fucking leave. It happened so fast. And like, I had like, you could hear like the words start to come out of my mouth, and it's like they got stolen away.
It's like that's like a movie
I was
scene.
just like, hey.
Yeah.
And like to try to deflect on it immediately, I was just like, well, see you later. And like,
yeah.
And my brother saw it, and
man got her.
I turned around because I was just like, you motherfucker, like of course that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I turned around, he was like sobbing tears, laughing to the point where he just turned around and ran away into like this like little convenience store that was like a little ways away. And he ran, like, I had ran after him because I was just like, I'm going to fucking kill you for that.
Yep.
And we both laughed about it pretty hardcore. But man, that ended up being like, because we told my parents about it, they thought it was hilarious. And like that ended up being like the theme of the trip. Like we would joke around about that like every half an hour or so.
Could have been the one.
Good one.
Dude, it was the fucking worst. Like I was like, I spent so much time like prepping myself up for it, and I was ready to go. And right as I'm getting ready to say it, that car just flew up. She threw her stuff in the back seat and just got in the car and just went. And like, I'm like mid word and like just gone.
It's almost like the pain, like, ma'am?
Yeah, like kind of like that's kind of what it was like. It was so embarrassing because there were also a ton of people around too.
Yeah, they all saw it.
So like all the people around that just saw whatever that was unfold, like, oh, that guy is a real loser. What a waste.
Okay. I have an honorable mention that I'll say in 10 seconds, really quick.
Okay.
Honorable mention. This would have been 7th grade. 7th grade at the hoop championship basketball. And you picture the hoop. Here's the door. Here's the main Mountain Dew court.
Oh, yeah.
You walk in. Here's where the couches are.
Yep.
Right? And then the concession stand over here.
Oh, yeah.
To get into the court, there's doors here, double doors.
Yep.
To walk in. And this was rivalry. This was, what's the school right here? What for West? Walker. Corey Davis, Walker's team. Mm-hmm. We walk in as a team. All of Walker's right here. We turn and we're like mean mugging because this was 3 years in a row we played them in the championship. Mean mugging. Looked over it and because I always guarded Corey, so we were just mean mugging, like trying to act hard. Get to right here, looking at him. I turn. This door was open long way, and I hit my face on the side of the door.
Yeah.
Looking at him. Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
All right. My number one, I don't know if I guess I never talked about this because it was technically could have been a fireable offense.
Oh.
It ended up being not, but it's funny now. But Fost, you'll remember a person that I used to work with.
I think I already know.
At the Mac store.
Does her name start with an S?
Correct.
Okay, I know exactly.
This is a coworker that I used to mess around with all the time. Fost, you and I used to have like a.
Oh, I played wingman a few times here.
Yeah, I remember. Like we were all at my house or something, and I texted you like, "Hey, she's you got to go."
Salamander.
You know what I mean? Like
Salamander's coming over.
So for like, I don't know, 6 or 7 months that was going on. So my number one, we had this thing, I don't know, 3 or 4 times or so. The Mac store, this was a store in the mall, by the way, for Apple products that I worked at. And in the back room was the technician thing. And in the back room to the right we had our own bathroom there. Mm-hmm. And I think 3 or 4 times when our manager was gone, we had this signal. Her and I had this signal of like, hey, it's slow. Someone else is on the floor. You go to the bathroom and then I'll meet you there in like 3 minutes.
Oh my God.
Or whatever. And ratatouille.
Why am I getting turned on?
So that happens, I think 3 or 4 times. And that last time it happened, everything's fine. We go out to the thing. Everything's fine. And the next day I get to work. Manager is there with his laptop. And we're like, what's up? His name was Justin. I was like, what's up, Justin? What's going on? Turns his laptop. Presses space bar. And it's the camera footage of me walking into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
and obviously not in the bathroom, but me walking into the bathroom with a timestamp, her walking into the bathroom 30 seconds later together,
Yeah.
and then leaving however long after. And he's like,
You a minute,
"Man,
man?
there was something to tell me?" And we were like, "Oh no!" Like this is
That's pretty
not
bad. That's pretty
like
bad.
it's clear. Like the timestamp, it was. She literally went in there 20 seconds after I went in there. Like,
Yeah.
there's no disputing that we're in there at the same time. And they were really big on like HR. They were like, "This is not good. This is." And I
Yeah,
remember it was very embarrassing, but also kind of serious because he was like, "I have to report this to HR." You know what I mean? Like all this shit. But that moment is one of the only moments I was like of my whole life that I was like, I
really fucked that one
got
up.
nothing, man. This sucks.
I'm embarrassed.
I hate that you saw this. I hate that you called me out on it. Like,
Guess he could have seen more if you were just banging it out on the floor of the.
it wasn't the floor. The bathroom was really big. It was like kind of a deep bathroom, and then the toilet was at the end. There was shelving and stuff on the right side, and then the whole left side was literally just
Wall.
yeah, it was nice.
Oh, okay.
A lot of room in there.
That store is now gone.
It for sure.
They burned it to the floor.
For sure, yeah. That's my one though, man, because it
Yeah.
involved my job that I actually really loved, and it was embarrassing, but also like I was like, dude, there's no way I go out like that. Like there's like repercussions, possibly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then it ended up just being an inside joke with everybody, but yeah, that's my one, man. It sucked.
It's good.
I would say so.
I don't know what, I wonder what she's doing now.
You know what doesn't suck?
You know that Garth song, what she's doing now?
Yes, I know that song.
I think about that
Is
about
it tearing you apart?
about 50 people.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I
fair.
mean?
Yeah.
Well, that was top fives, ladies and gentlemen.
Sleepers.
I was going to say, you know what doesn't suck?
we
This next segment does not.
For those of you on YouTube,
Oh, yeah.
See you later.
YouTube, we'll see you in a minute. YouTube, welcome back.
welcome.
I got to make
We're
a
here.
note here.
It is almost midnight, and I get to go to work in 2 hours.
Nice.
4,
Yeah.
10.
You have to be there at 2.
No, I mean I have to leave at 2:30
Oh, I
to be
was
there
like-
by 3:30.
That's a 10-minute segment. Exactly.
Wow, nice.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, then, that's going to do it. Episode 74. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. If you're watching this,
It was a good time.
the Coca-Cola Oreo is okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I
love
had
it.
like 5 of them over here.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I did.
I'm a hungry boy.
I honestly didn't love it.
They're average.
I like both of those things.
You know what else is good? Water.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm going to drink
Especially
more.
out of the red cup.
yeah,
I
it's
love
great.
it. I don't know why I love it, though. I had Subway today, by the way. You know what?
Were you able to pay for it?
I was. Can I
That's
tell you
good.
something?
That's really
we
good.
did top 5 chips a long time ago,
We did.
and I didn't have this in my 5, and I think it's up. I think it's making its way to 1.
Okay.
Can you guess which chip?
Harvest cheddar. Oh, wow.
I think that's making its way to. It might be 3 or
Do we
2
need to
now.
go back through some of our top 5s and like do
redo
like a
them?
volume 2?
'Cause
Maybe.
I'm serious. Those harvest cheddars are so good.
Yeah.
They really are.
No, I know. I'm aware.
They were out of the raspberry cheesecake cooks though,
That hurts.
and also the guy that took my order. It was his first day,
Ooh.
which is like I have patience. It's your first day, whatever. It was too long.
It was
Like, I
bad.
got a meatball sub, of course, and he goes, I go, yeah, can I just get a footlong meatball sub? And he paused and he's like,
What do you want?
what bread does that come on? And I was like, well, I thought I'd choose the bread. And he goes, oh yeah, okay. And I go, so just give me the artisan white and let's toast that thing. And then
toast that
right
thing.
after that, he goes, so what protein did you want?
Oh.
And I was like,
Meatballs.
just a meatball sub, just a meatball sub. And he's like, oh yeah, no, that's right. And then he was like, hey, and he put the cheese. He's like, what cheese? And I said American. And then he goes, all right, hold on. And he had to go ask. And he goes, hey, how many meatballs go on this? You know, it was like literally his first time
Yeah.
making the.
It's like enough to make it down the sandwich.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Don't spread
Fun
'em
fact: on a foot long, it's 8.
8 meatballs?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would like 10.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Because
meatballs.
that leaves a space on the ends, which
you don't want. Yeah. No, you have to have a meatball in every bite.
Correct. Correct. Yeah.
Live by those words, people.
Yeah.
In sandwiches and in life.
Yep. Absolutely.
Anyway, all right. Episode 74. That's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching. As a reminder, follow everywhere.
Or else.
And
we will find you.
Yep. Follow everywhere and don't be an idiot. Episode 74, All the Good Names Were Gone, the podcast. I've been your host, Matty.
I'm your co-host, Fost, and I'm really tired.
And I am Colby.
We will see you later.
See ya.
Cheeseburger.